Good morning, everyone. This is Victoria from Helena Carroll testing our mic. I will be on shortly. I just need to pour myself a cup of tea. So get your drink, get your coffee, your tea, your juicy juice, your water if you need it, and we'll be right on in a second.
Hey. Morning. I'm doing good. I just took a shower, so I'm feeling really refreshed. Huh? In general? Oh. I don't have chat pulled up. I forgot to. Oh, I'm still not logged into my Twitch. I got logged out of my Twitch a while ago, and I just haven't logged back in. It was... Oh, that's not my password. Oh, I don't remember it. Yeah. I hope this is the right email I used for this account. I have more than 4, honestly, but I don't use any of them. Me?
Yeah, oops, I forgot to mute it. You're on stream.
That's fine.
I know it was fine, but I forgot to tell you. Because I hold on, I just put the sugar for my tea. 1 second. I have to join my tea before I'm done my tea. I have to get my tea before I turn on the stream. It's like crucial. So, but yeah, Barry the Panda, not in the Discord, in the Twitch chat. You should get your Twitch back up and running. Okay. I did forget to put on lipstick, which is a tragedy. So we're gonna fix that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go.
You can start the video capture device. Close start. Okay, maybe the video capture device doesn't. It's weird. It's not detecting Logitech Brio. Remove. Yes. I think whenever I shut my computer off, the settings go whack. They go ooh. Oh, that's weird. It's still not detecting it. Okay, let's deal with this problem first.
Put that in right. Okay. Now I gotta remember that.
Good luck with that.
What, remembering my password?
Oh my gosh. I can't. I have so many passwords. I can't remember anything.
Yeah, this one, it's one of my other passwords, kind of, but or one of the passwords I used to use, but I take off some of the stuff and put in other stuff, and so I'm gonna get so confused when I use this.
Yeah, that's what always confuses me when I start switching shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Just in general. Hello, cat. Oh, hello, person. Hi, Dino. Who's that good boy? Alright, you're going off? Oh, thank you. My video capture's being done. Oh, I see what's going on with it. It's not opening the full window for my video. Oof. I'm a little tired. Oh, here we go. Hey! Now it's working. It's like doesn't want to focus properly, but here you guys can watch me with my lipstick on.
There you go. I'm also gonna check really quick. Okay, yeah, it's on both. Okay.
Not that that showed at all, because of the. That doesn't work. Holy crap! It's the sun. Oh. That's why we don't do that. Let's do it that way. We'll just let the sun bounce off of everything, I guess. Wow. It's so bright.
It's pretty gloomy here.
I mean, no, not Edward Elric.
Oh, what?
Edward Elric. He fell from my table thingy here. Stay. I've never been concerned the camera's never pointed this direction before. This is a new setup.
Just noticed you had the camera on. I haven't looked at the screen yet.
You guys can see the top of my mic now. We'll see if we like this setup. I might move the camera back.
I have a mic stand and then also a mic in front of you.
Huh? I do. Yes, I have this mic in front of me, and then I have my fancy mic here. Well, my other fan. I don't know actually. I think this one's better, but I have this mic here. But the box for it doesn't want to work. Like it has to go through a rowdy box thing, as opposed to this is the Logitech. Not Logitech. This is the Blue Yeti. I think it's a Yeti mic, right?
Did you destroy the trees over at the
what?
Meditating area?
Yes, I did. I did.
Oh.
Yes, that was me.
Okay, because they were just like destroyed, and I want to make sure that was you.
Well, because we didn't have those things behind it when I first made it. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't that good of a view. All right, let me move my actual camera here now. into its proper location. I want to see about working on doing chroma key stuff. Like, have the background, like my background be transparent. Although I'm sure you guys love all my adorable little stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I probably need to get my meds. I should do that. I forgot my meds.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone go take your meds today.
Yeah, I need to go get mine from the pharmacy. Oh.
Okay, since you just said about getting your meds from the pharmacy, I want to show you guys something. Alright, so I know not a lot of us love taking our meds, and since I always remind everyone, I wanted to show everyone. So one of the things that I did was I video gamified my meds. So this is this is my med bottle. And I just made a little thing on it that says stamina. Aww. And I have another one for clarity and like straight. Like I just made ones that I thought would go like well with the actual medication. And this is the bottle. And then my husband took it one step further. He goes and gets the adorable glass jars that I bring because weed. And he did stuff like that with those. So they look cooler. And I was like, damn. So that's a fun way if you guys have trouble. I forget, I'm always used to looking here. Or you don't, you want to make it more fun or whatever, or maybe for your kids or something like that. I think that's a really great thing to do, thing to try. I gotta take this camera down because it doesn't work, and so I can look at that camera solely. Move over my light here. Okay, back to the fight. Hi.
Yeah, I use, for my medicine, I use one of those, like, things that's very stereotypically seen in, like, older people's houses, where it's, like, days.
Oh, I have those, too. This is my, yeah, they're here, too. Sorry.
Yeah, I have to take those just because I forget to take my medicine otherwise, and I'm like, did I take it yesterday? Yeah. The way I have mine, I have one for an entire month. So I just put on my medication for a month.
Wow, that would be great.
Yeah. It was these ones that were like, oh, here's one for people who need to take multiple a day. Yeah. So like 4 different times during a day. And I just wiped off the little things that were like Monday to like, yeah, and then I made them my own for a month.
Oh, Fred. Hey, Fred.
Hi, Fred.
Thanks for the follow. Let's see here. I have this one notification. Oh, so the charity tool is live. We have a charity tool now in Twitch, which is really cool. Oh, hey, Slimy Cheesecake. There's a legend born long ago about a wicked, wicked man no one knows. Went and unraveled 6 innocent souls. Oh, wait, hold on. This is a limerick thing. Hold on. There is a legend born long ago, about a wicked man, about a wicked... Yeah, about a wicked... Hey, Stan Kim, what's up? Nice to see everybody popping in. We're getting some shit going. Stan...
Oh,
the sound alerts. Okay, great. Okay, so those do... My server disconnected. So those do show up on the restream chat. Okay, perfect. So I need to... Where's that? Oh, I hate this font. Jesus. Wow, I hate this font. That hurts my face. I am not going to look at that. I'm going to look at the regular one. Or maybe we'll just change the settings of the font. Change the settings of the... Huh? I don't understand this. Bot embedded. There it is.
Slimy said, oh my, someone is named Kimlet.
I was trying to do the pop out. Oh, someone is named Kimlet. Yes! One. Of Luna? What's Luna? Alright, also,
Luna,
what do we...
K-pop band.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
I was in K-pop bands when I was in college, and that's it. That's all I got.
I know them like a pretty casual listener.
I know BTS though, and I play the Beat Saber thing for them, and it's fucking adorable. Okay, so let's see, what projects are we working on? And also, I was trying to make sure to write down all the projects so like people could just do shit. I don't want to work on the Poseidon Temple without you because I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of scared. So.
Yeah. I was just I was kind of sorry. It's called Ranger. Okay, there you go.
It's called what?
I'm adding in those little like lantern things to Aphrodite's lake, and then I was gonna build like a small little like boat with a parasol.
Okay. You know what? There are cats having fights. Hey guys, stop it. Come on. Stop. Dino boy, come here. 1 second while I deal with this. Dino boy, come on. You trapped her. She's not gonna like that. What are you doing? What are you doing? You silly boy. Leave her alone.
Oh. Right, I forgot. I threw Minecraft into full screen, and it goes away now when I'm not on it.
Dino thinks he's king of the house, and I'm just waiting for my tempo girl to show him that he is not. Okay, hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I want... Where's my mouse? Cheers, everyone! Ethan, look at the stream.
No.
New mug! Oh, you're so unenthused. Ka-chow. Wow. Show the inside. Okay, I'm showing the inside. It's pink. It matches my shirt. The handle is also pink. And this is for Athena. And I'll probably do one for the rest of the other ones. Dude, she does not want to play. No. No. So you're doing the things. Okay.
You know what you might like to know? The entire time I've been playing Minecraft with you since I joined,
yeah,
I've always been playing with a browser, not in F3, not in full screen. I've just had it in like a little box on my screen.
Stop it. That. What do you mean you've been playing like in a browser? I don't understand. Hey, Pick.
Oh, hey, Pick.
I want to find what that other person built. Where did they build it? Or from someone messaged it in the server. Oh my god.
The cats fight again?
Dino doesn't know when to fucking take a no. Cause she ain't fucking playing, man. Like, she's gonna kick his ass.
Here, I sent you a message on Discord of what it looked like.
I built, okay, so Ari built a temple, a statue to the, I literally was just looking at it. Wow.
Damn Lightning McQueen.
An altar to the Cyclopses. That's what they did. Stan Lightning McQueen. Wait, Stan Lightning McQueen? Oh, your name is Stan. I love Lightning McQueen. I mean, everyone loves Toe Mater, though. Toe Mater. I love Mater. He's awesome. I love, like, okay. I think there's like 2 of those movies, right?
No, yeah. There's more than 2. There's so many.
Oh my god, really? How
yeah,
many?
there's like, let me look it up.
Did they just go ham on there? Aren't there like 5? Are you kidding? Wait, I want to figure out where the statues of the Cyclopses are.
3 main ones, and then the Planes spin-off series, which has Planes, and Fire and
Oh,
Rescue.
I don't count Planes as part of the. I wanna.
And then it's a shorter franchise called Mater and the Ghostlight
Oh, I saw
Miss
that one.
Fritters
Yeah, I
Racing
saw that one.
School.
Yeah.
Pixar's popcorn shorts. There's
Yeah.
also cartoons and Cars on the Road, which are TV shows from Cars.
Okay, so basically we're just doing what Honda did. Like, y'all remember? Thank you, Pick. I'm gonna do one for all of them eventually. Like, so that anyone can have this design with any of the deities. I'm still figuring out how to organize. Real talk. Favorite Czech film.
To be honest, I haven't watched Shrek.
Okay, everybody. First off, I don't, blah, 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 blah. Nathan, if you find the Cyclops thing, I'm like running around looking for it. I want to find where it is. There's a Cyclops temple. I think it's probably further back. But, okay. Everybody, Nathan hadn't seen Aladdin, or any of the Aladdins for that matter, which I know a lot of people don't realize there's more than one. Apparently he hasn't seen Shrek. Have you seen the animated Mulan? Not the shit one.
Both animated Mulans. It was my brother's favorite series.
Oh, good. Okay, yes, there is a second Mulan, everybody, in case y'all didn't know. And it is dope. And it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Is this just a random town that... No. My connection keeps dropping. Nathan, from the server. Oh, I failed to connect to server.
A few seconds. If you disconnect, like if it crashes on you, then you take a second. Here, I can pull up the shock bite and see what's up.
Okay, I think it's letting me in now. Yeah. It's weird though. I'm like trying to find. I'm so high off the ground. Probably missing it. I wonder if that person. Ari. I'll find it later. Let's do some work. What needs to be done here? Do we need to make paths? I guess. I hate making paths. Someone's gotta do it though. Or should I try to make like a Hestia temple?
That? There's the hold on. There's Apollo's temple that still needs work on it. There's paths.
I don't think anyone's working on a Hestia or Ares. I want to expand Ares' temple or give him his own and have that be his summer house next to Aphrodite.
Yeah.
They have summer houses. I mean, of course they would if anyone can. What's the you know what? I'm going to say really people hated Hercules? I didn't know that. I would say Atlantis. I think Atlantis is one of the most underrated Disney movies. I'm just saying. That thing did not... Yeah, right? Oh, you're saying, yeah, that people hated it. Why? It was so good. Should I start a Hestia temple? Ooh, let's make it a poll. We can do a poll, guys. Everyone who's on Twitch, we can make a poll. Hold on.
These are things that I know that are being worked on the server. Are those 4? And then like my maze, that's not something I can work on stream. Because it's supposed to be like the layout shouldn't be known online before.
Yeah, let's see. Hestia temple, Ares temple, paths. What else needs to be done? Paths. What else do we need to work on? Did you message me something you're working on? Is that what happened?
Chat.
Oh, the VC chat.
No, craft.
Oh. I didn't even see that.
Oh, most underrated Disney movie.
Got it.
Shit. I would say I absolutely love the entire Tinkerbell franchise. It is like probably one of
Tinkerbell's
my
pretty
favorite.
good.
Yeah, and I know that
But
the
Disney,
first one.
but like movie. Does Tinker? Oh, no, wait, that's
Yeah,
right. Tinkerbell does have her own movies, and they're bomb. You're right. I've seen them. Oh
yeah.
my god, the water
The
fairy is
first
so cute.
the first one and like maybe the first two are really well
Trees.
known, but I love every single one of them, especially like the later on ones. And so I would say one
Okay,
of those, like the later on ones.
hold on though. I'm launching a poll in the Twitch channel, so you have to go to the Twitch channel to be able to vote on the poll as to what should we work on today. What should I work on today? Hestia's temple,
Well,
Ares' temple, paths, trees, or the treehouse thing I have on the personal side. Or should I like make my own house? I'd make such a McMansion. Anyway.
Pole.
There we go. It's starting. It's 5 minutes long. It's going. It's going. You guys gotta vote. All right. Meanwhile, oh, look at this sunset.
Oh, what should we do today?
It's this way.
I'll just Oh wow, I forgot that it's much darker for you than it is for me in game.
It is. Yeah, it's super dark. It's okay.
Yeah, hold on.
No, I'm getting a good shot. I'm getting a good shot.
Yeah. Oh, I also forgot my monitor. I have at a low brightness. Like I turned it down from the default. Because of my eye, because the floater was bothering me. But
Oh yeah, that's right.
but I got dope.
Sit here, please. Just sit with me. Sit.
Are
Sit.
your cats fighting again?
Well, Dino does not know how to say no. Doesn't know how to accept no for an answer.
Yeah.
What is it? F2, I think, is a picture of the.
Print screen is also one. Just to take a photo.
Oh, doing in game is better because it doesn't grab a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff. Okay. We have like what? 2 minutes left? 3 minutes left?
I mean, the most underrated Disney movie for me would be Meet the Robinsons. That's such a good movie. Yeah.
That's such a good movie.
Yeah.
I can't believe they didn't do a second one, to be honest. I know it wasn't in the plan, but like, what is that? Oh, that's the moon. Oh, that's great. Hold on. We're gonna do a moon. Wait, where's Artemis's temple? Does Artemis have a temple?
It's the one in the forest.
Oh yeah.
Not Pan's, but the other one.
Yep. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see the moon from there, but I'd love to be able to see if we can.
Oh yeah, technically, Pan's temple is still ongoing, but I do not want to touch that because the person who's building it has a very specific like goal in their head, and I do not know what it is.
This one, the one that's open structure. I want to see if I can.
That one's Pan's, yeah.
Damn it. It's because I'm blind. So it's for. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
think
What
my
is
key
your
bindings are
brightness
messed
setting
up.
at in game?
Where's what?
What is your brightness setting at in game?
It's because of the. It's at max brightness actually.
Oh, it's the shader.
It is the shader, and I'm thinking of like just jumping out of it just for the sake of
Oh, I can turn it back to.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Where's the?
Ooh.
Can we? Oh, there's no.
There's no windows now.
There's no windows. That's weird, actually. I might ask permission to fuck with this and just add windows. Because I feel like Artemis, of all people, would have an open space for her, because she lives in the forest, right? Like, that's, like, her thing. There we go. Oh, that was Dino, I think. There we go. We're gonna capture that. I'm gonna put up a page on the website. I think we have like 1 minute left. Vote, you guys. What should I do today? I don't know.
I was gonna go in one of these days outside of oh, did you
I did it on
disconnect?
purpose. Yeah, I did it on purpose. I'm gonna get the regular so that I can see things properly.
You can if you're on Optifine, you can just exit out of shaders.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
Optifine runs your game smoother.
Treehouses! Wait, no, Ares Temple. Ares Temple is the winner. I have nothing for Ares right now. I only have for Athena. But I'm gonna get the sports bra from our store, so then I'll have something for Ares to show off. Minecraft reviews is in launcher. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, Optifine runs your game smoother, and then having shaders can tank that, but it can also improve the graphics quality sometimes.
I'm gonna turn on. All right, everyone. I'm gonna turn on our new charity. So, the last time we did charity stuff, we did it for the Trevor Project. So I'm starting the fundraising now. It's just for $10. I just want to try it. I just want to see, and I figure we can get $10, right? We can donate $10 to the Trevor Project between the lot of us.
Yeah, we do technically have an Ares temple, but it is very small, and so we wanted to go in and make a bigger one.
Well, I'm actually going to pick another location because that one's next to Aphrodite's, and it's a small one, so I feel like it's his, like, summer house next to, like, Aphrodite. Because my UPG is that Ares, Aphrodite, and Hephaestus are in a polyamorous relationship because Hephaestus doesn't try to kick Ares' ass very often, so maybe.
I got disconnected.
You gonna go up here, baby? I just wanted to hug you. I'm sorry.
What? Yeah, it is allowed that multiple temples can be built and stuff like that. It's just like separate ones are recommended to be kind of far away, or like duplicate ones.
Yeah, so they're not. It's not crowding.
Yeah.
Even new ones, same rules. Like we don't want it to be super crowded.
Yeah, and wasn't it we allowed other pantheons on the side as well, but they should be like a bit farther out or something so that
so basically I do want to leave room for other pantheons because we are of course not purely Hellenic in our server, and there are many people who follow multiple pantheons and multiple paths, so I did want to leave room for that option. I think that would be a great growth of the server. But the quest is no tires, just gas. That's a callback to the Lightning McQueen. But the way that I wanted to do it was that, okay, like this area, because as we see it in the server, hold on, I'll log in, you guys can like totally see what I'm talking about. Then I can gesture to it in world. So if we go, I feel like the world's like a pie. Am I going the right way? Yes.
The world is canonically a square in this. It's just like I didn't
know that. I did not know that. I mean, but one of the things that Melissa and I talked about ages ago was probably by the end of the year, we want to expand the server, upgrade the server so that it has more, I don't know, room? ? I don't entirely understand how the server thing works, guys. It's all Nathan and Melissa. I know nothing. I just come here and build shit. And I barely do that. Oh, there's the statue for the Cyclopses. Or something like that. Okay, so if we were to look from here, we can see that from the spawn point, we have, like, pretty much this, I don't know, this section, like, around. I feel like Demeter's is a little far out this way, but So if someone were to go, for example, over here,
On the map.
past Demeter, right? And I think, is this the volcano thing that's Hephaestus's, or is this behind?
It is not behind Demeter. It is behind Athena's. And
I see something in
Hermes'.
here though.
Oh, that's just a honey cave.
Oh, it's a
I think.
honey cave. Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Okay, so for this example, anyway, I was explaining this. So if someone were to go over here, right, and be like, I'm gonna build a Isis temple right here, that's totally cool, totally fine. If someone wanted to build an Isis temple, like,
Sorry,
Excuse me
I know
while
that's I know that it's a god's name, but it took me a second to remember that that's a god's name in another pantheon, and I was just like, oh.
yeah. But if someone wanted to build one, say like anywhere in here, I would be like, no bueno, because it's confusing. Because if someone's traveling to the Greek pantheon, they don't expect to see an Egyptian god in the Greek pantheon section. So if you wanted to start Norse, Egyptian, whatever, you wanted to start something and you're just outside the last temple, like I think Dionysus is the last one on the left side, and then Demeter's I think the furthest one on the right side. So if you want to go beyond those, you are totally fine. It's still a community temple. There are others who might want to worship there. And as we go along, I just talked about this with Baby Witch, who is our new secretary. Can we just... Thank you. And has already started working on stuff. Like, literally, I talked to her yesterday. So, super excited. And one of the things that we were talking about was the calendar. And I better go over where Aries is so I can start figuring out where this temple's going to be. I mean, actually, this is a big spot right here.
Who do we want it by?
I don't know, but like here's a big spot right here, but I feel like that's too close for Aries, because we might as well just leave the other one there.
There's...
we can have it right behind the community temple near his mama. Right? Hera's, Aries' mom. Am I getting that? I think that's correct. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure. Somebody correct me if I'm not correct. But yeah, so one of the things we were talking about, I'm just gonna wait for somebody to correct me or not.
Aries' parents are Cease and Hera. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I think right next to his mama is what we're gonna do. And also that would be right near the gladiator thing. So I feel like there's like that. Oh my god.
What we can do actually, there are two. What's up?
No. Sorry, I had to go discipline a cat who's being particularly obnoxious.
Your cats are.
No.
What we can do is, you know, this forest that's above Hera's, or in front of Hera's, in between that and the gladiators.
Yeah.
We can build that there, or there is another like large section of land, which is right below Hera's temple. Oh yeah, that's what you were thinking.
No,
okay.
Well, right here. Yeah.
Okay.
Right here, because that's right behind the gladiators.
I got confused.
And it's also a semi-flat spot, so it's already kind of terraformed a little bit.
Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, is it still a wand? It is. Okay.
Are you gonna make it flat for me?
Well, no, I was gonna get rid of all the grass and stuff on it first, so that we can
yes, please.
see what the shape looks like.
Yes, please. What was I saying? So yeah, if anyone, so one of the things we were talking about was the calendar, and she specifically asked me, are we doing just Hellenic stuff? And I was like, well, no, but I don't know any other ones, so maybe go and poke around in the channels for other pantheons so that we can, like, I know the solstice, I know Astara, the solstices, I should say. I know Beltane, really searching the memory banks here, guys. But anyway, so I know a few. And so if anyone wants to celebrate a holiday, Hellenic or otherwise, go harass Baby Witch. Pig, why do you do this to me? That's not a word I know how to pronounce.
Also, if anyone wants, like, is not on the server, but wants something built for another Pantheon,
Yeah, we're
you can
happy to
ask
do it.
me. Yeah, you can ask me or anyone else.
Ask him. I'll help because
Yeah.
you know Nathan. Between the two of us, Nathan is the. Oh, we're doing water buckets. Nathan's
Just
way
to
better.
remove the flowers. Yeah. Because using the wand when you're streaming could lag you a bit, and I don't want to do that.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on a bit more than Victoria just because I have a bit more free time when it comes to the server. Or the Minecraft server, I should say.
Yes.
And then, also I like building, and I build very fast and like.
Yes, everyone here kicks my freaking ass at building. Like, I come back and there's like whole. I mean, it just happens all the time. I say it all the time. I come back. A visitor center would be nice. So, what would be in a visitor center? I could see us putting a little signs or something in front of the temples or in the temples with information about the deities, like the highlights.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be really hard, I feel like, because we'd be limited on text.
Well, no, there are books in the game.
Oh, that's right. There's books. I forgot that there are books. Oh, we should totally do that.
I had an idea to do. I need to check and see if there's this plugin that I want to add. It basically allows us to add photos in the game.
Yes, we talked about this.
Yeah, I would probably restrict that to like mods or something just to be safe.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, I was talking about Fred's idea of just a brief introduction of. I'm gonna actually say this. That's not a bad idea for people who don't follow that path. I think once we start getting other pantheons in, that'll probably be a thing. But right now it's mainly Hellenic, so I think.
Yeah, that actually gave me a good idea, what Fred said. I was gonna do, or I was thinking of doing a big, like, haul where I had photos from that little add-in that I would add in, and I would make, like, little booklets that talk about the Greek ones as, like, a visitor center or, like, an information center.
Or a library of Alexandria! Right? How many of us have our briskets burned about that shit? I know Fred does for sure.
What happened?
Didn't they like fucking burn that shit to the ground?
What?
The library of Alexandria. Like the old, like ancient one, not like the server.
Oh.
Yeah, like the OG. Oh my god. You're so. Hello, younglings. Look, I'm terrible and stupid about history, so I feel very proud of myself.
I honestly thought that the Library of Alexandria was still around. I didn't know it ever burned down.
Didn't it? Yeah, it was burned. Oh, it was burned by accident. Same as the Crystal Palace. Yeah, the Crystal Palace in England. We actually saw that.
Wait. Was that the one that happened in like France recently?
No. This was ancient. This is ancient shit.
Oh.
Like, what year was that in, Fred? Fred would know more about this than I would. Just because he's more of a history buff than me.
What was that place that did, like, burn down in, like, France or something?
Oh, that would be Notre Dame.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like, I cried. I like, legit cried. In fact, it was so funny because someone I knew who I was no longer friends with literally texted me and was like, hey, I know we're not talking, but, like, I thought you'd want to know. And I was like, I would. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we actually went there the year before, so I was so glad I got to see it.
Yeah, that was surreal to see. Like,
that was surreal. And I know we've talked about this before, but, like, praise Assassin's Creed. Because they, like, legit are helping with the reconstruction of that because their scans of it for the game were so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like,
I fucking love Assassin's Creed.
Well, yeah, no, it's great. I started playing the Odyssey, but I never finished it because I started playing on my boyfriend's Xbox. So I'm just making this land flat.
The Library of Alexandria was burned down by accident in Crystal Palace. I'm no history buff compared to some. Yeah.
It's more than me. I have no doubt that you are very much not a history buff, Fred, by comparison to some of the people in the server.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. That's how you do it, Nathan.
I'm not a history buff, but I am like a fantasy or like nerdy buff. You know, like I know me and V just had a like 2
super nerd out.
Yeah. If there's something nerdy out there, chances are I will know quite a lot about it.
Okay, then I have a question. Here we go, guys. This is an important pagan / nerddom cross thing. Okay, so literally yesterday, me and my boyfriend, we weren't arguing, but we were talking about Gandalf and Saruman, or the other warlock guy. Is Gandalf he's a wizard, right? He's not a warlock. What is the difference?
The difference between a wizard and warlock.
How does he get his powers? Like where are his powers from? Like, I know he does like incantations and stuff, or like whatever, he uses his staff. So, but his staff, to my understanding, is not the source of his power, it's a focuser. So, alright, Tolkien lore here, let's go.
You're speaking about specifically Lord of the Ring?
Lord of the Rings / cross pagan information. I don't know the expanded universe of Lord of the Rings, so.
Well, I know the general. I'll be honest. Out of all the nerd things, quote unquote nerd things, I haven't watched Lord of the Rings a lot. I watched it when I was younger, so I don't remember it. But generally, if we're talking about especially the words, warlock is older English word where wizard is newer.
Both pick.
But also warlock normally connotates evil or like corrupt magic of some sort. It's like
I thought they were a different kind of magic user.
It connotates like people associated with evilness or witchcraft, and then also it has like an oath in its roots. It has like rules and shit like that. Whereas wizard, it's just like a skill or like something.
Okay, so that's the question, and yeah, pick. I'm talking about both Lord of the Rings information and IRL, and can they be applied together or not? I didn't know warlock was evil or like corrupt.
It's just like a general like stereotype of the word warlock. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, because in some iterations of them in media and also in like writings and history and everything, they aren't sometimes associated with bad things. But generally and stereotypically, yeah. And so it's just kind of used as like a. And then like wizard is normally used to like I'm trying to think of words.
No worries. I was just like, I thought that there was a usage different of warlock.
Yeah.
Like is warlock a different different magic than wizard, or is it just?
Yes. Wizard and warlocks generally do use different magic because with warlock being commonly associated with like evilness and bad magic, as people would put it, wizards are generally seen as like the inverse or like the medium of it. It's like they're not good, not evil, or they're very good. You know, they're so they use different types of magic generally, based on the representation.
So my question is,
And that's in media. I'm not saying like as in paganism or not in paganism or anything specifically. This is like in media that I'm talking about. I do not have
I
the
might pose this
I do not
this
have the
question to the server
knowledge.
because I'm very interested in this idea, and because I do kind of love that overlay of IRL and fantasy, if you would.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Headphones
going
are
to
very
say
hot.
this as like a general thing too. Wizard, like the term wizard is sometimes used as like a poke fun term, you know, like
Yeah.
they don't people don't generally take it as seriously as the term warlock. So in like modern times, it has grown more popular in like certain circles to use the term warlock instead of wizard because it's taken more seriously. You know,
Yeah.
from what I've seen.
Okay, I'm looking at a color palette here. Because I know Aries' colors are like red and black.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at a color palette here. Oops. Nah, that looks shitty. That also kind of looks shitty. Look, I'm doing things that are smart, Nathan. We got the tile stairs. We didn't really like the polished one. I don't really like the cobbled ones. We got cobbled, polished, bricks, tile. Did we try tile? I think that is tile. It is tile. I think I like the tiled. What, boy? Where is he? Dino. What's up? Why are you so sad? He's talking more, which is interesting.
They're black that I know of. Oh, that's not the right one that I wanted to do.
Well, I don't think we should do cracked stuff because I don't know.
Crack stuff is used to show like slight decay or aging in builds. Normally.
Yeah. Do we want it aged? I thought I want these.
It's up to you. Because in most of the temples that we've done, the art isn't, but also in like in pans there would be like cracked stuff if there was a cracked stone, I believe. But
yeah, I kind of get that because I'm like thinking like vines and stuff would crack it.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the gold. I think the gold is good. I like this darker. Is that what this is? Yeah, this red, and it's gray, but you know, as opposed and black and gold. Is there anything darker with red stone in it or whatever? Like a black that matches this black?
These are the reds that I know of.
Well, I mean like stones with red stone in it.
Oh.
Like
no.
so that it matches the black and gold?
No, there's not, no.
Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. That seems like way too dark. I like that. I don't like that. Not fun of that. Nope. Okay, so I like this one, I guess that one. What do you think? What else?
I use these. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. As like the main black ones, and then the gilded black stone would be accents in it, and like this could be the actual like main building blocks, because this deep slate.
I think I want to use the red ones, these ones, for like maybe the floor, or the black and gold for the floor.
I'm trying to. No.
Are you having fun, boy? His little fangs are out. I should have cat cam. Right inside any Anne McCaffrey fans. I don't know what Anne McCaffrey is.
There you go. How are we feeling about like this set? The main ones would be these three. Underneath these three black ones.
Yeah, these. Wait.
And then the rest will be used as like accents and stuff.
Oh, I thought it would be cool to do the red on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Or the black and gold on the bottom and like red at the top, or something. There's gotta be like red swords. There's red torches. We could do torches for the lighting.
Those are kind of dim. I want to warn you, like.
But this redstone is light. We could put the redstone on the wall.
Yeah, like if you look at this over here.
Or the underfloor paneling. Where? Oh. Yes.
That's what the redstone one, how much that lights up, and then this is how much the other one lights up.
Yeah. Well, we could do both.
Yeah.
Okay. Really?
What?
I just fucked the ground.
Oh.
I messed it up.
Hold on. I got those two. Let me move these ones. Hold on. I'm gonna move this out of the way.
I'm moving the ones that I have over here. So we have this brick, that brick, no, not that one. Okay. I think that's all of them.
The stairs. Hold on. I need the stairs. 1, 2, 3. There you go. I got them.
I think. Yeah. Okay. Wait. So what were we thinking for the floor?
Well, what we can do for the floor, we could do this block for the floor. Like, I mean this inside the temple. But like, you know how if you go and look at the Zeus one, there's the little like, it's the room with an entryway like this, right? Like, and then there's also the columns on the outside. The inside of the room with the columns, or the room would be this floor, and then it would be black on the outside. One sec. Sorry, we can... Yeah. Hold on, I should go, for one thing, we should go... I need to take measurements really quick, hold on. So this is 5. Oh, I can actually... Hold on. I have a... This is 78. Okay, remember 78. That's 79. That's 78. Ooh. Yeah. I was actually, if you look over here now, on the side next to Harris, I am expanding our plot area that we can build on a little bit so that we have extra room to make the temple bigger and then to make Ares's temple bigger. And then also have space for the battleground. Yeah, I added in the grass, I covered up that little valley. Mm-hmm. What did you say? You wanted the practice area closer to what? Hera? So what we can do is you see, I need a block that stands out here. I'll use glow. Oh, that's so wrong in
Thanks,
spelling.
Pick. I had my mic muted because I sneezed or something.
Oh.
Coughed. Nathan can hear me because we're in a chat together. Thanks,
Yeah,
Pick.
we're in a call. Say like here to here, we can do Ares's, and it would be like this way instead of facing facing the community temple. It would be like this way.
No, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Facing the main path here.
Yeah, it can be facing the main path here, and then we can have is the practice area being here, and
I think
also
it's a little too far back.
Here.
I think it's a little too. I think the temple is too big. I think it.
Oh.
Yeah.
How so?
Too far back. That's really big. Isn't that? How many squares is that?
The average size of a temple that I would build.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, this is actually probably smaller than Zeus or Hera's or...
well, of course it's smaller than Zeus or Hera's.
Well, yeah, it's probably like the size of Aphrodite's, maybe a bit smaller.
Aphrodite's is pretty big.
Yeah. So hold on.
How is it in comparison to like the Hermes temple and stuff?
This is definitely bigger than Hermes' temple. Okay, so this is 80. 410, 80. 410.
Because then where is the so back here is the practice area? Yeah. Oh, we have a practice area and then like a horse stable like in this little corner here.
So go for the size.
Yeah.
Also...
signs. We need some signs.
Not for everything that I wanted it to.
Horse stable. Apparently my caps are on. Horse stable. What did you do?
I outlined, I was going to ask you, how do you feel for this being the size? Because this contains also the columns and like the outer structure of it, the temple. It's not just the inner room.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be the inner. Yeah.
No, oh no, this is like also the columns and shit.
Yeah, okay. I feel, yeah, that's a decent space in the back, for...
It's also this side over here, where more shit can be, too. So I'm gonna do... We want his raised, yeah.
We want what?
His should be raised, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost want to do it so that there is, like, one entrance. Because I feel like Ares would be concerned about people trying to like attack him from like all angles or some shit.
Yeah.
Like he'd be like, this needs to be secure.
Yeah, it could be from the front.
I don't like the things crowded. I don't know why. You become a little claustrophobic. Okay, so what should we use for the pillars? Oh, which one are you using right now?
Deep slate tile stairs. I feel like this is a good color for the base, would you say?
Yeah.
Hold on, I just need to finish this little section right here.
I'm trying to see how this is gonna look. Oh, I don't mind the rock face for outside, I have to say.
What we can do is, if we go like this, hold on. This can be the little row, because you know how I do my things? I do it like this.
I do not know.
At the bottom of Zeus
oh, I see
yeah. To raise it up a little so that you have to actually like walk into the temple. We can do this. If you want. If you don't like the way it looks too, we can also use another block here.
I don't like the gap.
The gap?
Yeah, right here. Underneath these. I don't love that. I don't know why.
It's what we have on Zeus and Harris.
I know.
Oh, you don't like it?
I don't... Hold on, let me phrase it this way. This little ledge is where people could hide and stab you from around the corner, and I think Ares would not want that. Does that make sense? Like, I'm trying to think of this as like a tactical build for Ares, because I feel like he'd be like,
yeah,
I don't like, you know what I mean? Let's build the walls first, and let's then we'll figure that out. I feel like the walls are probably. I'll start on the backside here. And then you'll probably finish the 3 sides. Hold on. I know how we do this. We have to go backwards. Darn it. Oh! Fancy schmancy.
So, this could be the base, right?
Yeah. I thought we were going to do the red bricks for the base.
Well, yeah, but that will be in the inner room.
Got it.
The room. Right, so we need columns on the outside probably, right? Or we're going sans column on that.
I think sans. I think if we're going to do the columns, it would be like a decorative thing. Let's put the walls up first. Well, like an extra.
The walls should be, the walls should be in more.
In more, if we might do columns, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It should be like the second line in.
When I do columns, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, hold on, I'll show you. It would be like that, and then there would be. Hold on, I have to do math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is how you apply things you hear in things you learn in school. Playing Minecraft.
True.
Wait, which one are these? I don't have these. They look like faces. Which I don't hate, because I feel like it would confuse the enemy. Chiseled deep state. How about instead of columns, we do guards. Like big statue guards. Does that make sense?
We would probably need at least 3 columns on this side, because just realistically to support it, right? But we could have the way that it would be is with columns, and then we would have the room back a bit, so there would be room to put in like a statue in front
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like how that glitched out. Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Ah.
5, 6. Why is that? Okay, hold on.
I almost spilled my tea.
Hold on. I have to fix this really quick because it's being weird.
Well, if we're gonna make the wall and those like heads, the stone sentries with those faces, then we'd want to do the cobble. I like the cobblestone for the walls. Let me rephrase that. Want cobblestone roads, walls, because I think those would be good faces for the stone sentries. Nathan,
What?
those rocks that you're using.
Yeah. Oh, I was just using that to count because it was
Oh,
different
I see.
from- Yeah. But this is what I mean. We'll have 3 for like support in this back area, and then hold on.
I feel like do we want to make all of the temples like? Yeah, that's that's why I wanted to use them for sentries. Pick like stone sentries that like Ares can call upon to fight his battles.
Yeah. I need to fix this real quick.
Wait, how many stones back do we need to go? Sorry.
Well, hold on. So we can't, or we can, I guess, but I'm gonna do this just to make the outline clear. This stone will be removed, this green, but this is just like an outline so that
Yeah. So it's clearer and more distinct.
So this is where the columns will be in this green area, and so I keep hitting the wall.
Okay, so then further back or?
Yeah, it would be further back than this green.
No, I mean,
And
the wall further back, or is that the wall? Gosh darn it! Because I was about to come do that.
This is just where the columns are. It's not where the wall is.
Okay, so the wall is one more back.
The wall would probably be at least like 2 more back because there needs to be space between the column and the. But it depends on how much space you want for the sentries, too. Because like if we do it like right here,
I think we
which
can
is, like,
build the sentries into the wall. Because I want the sentry whatever to be like big, like tall.
So this is gonna be the wall, the black stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
then I feel like we could build them into the wall, or do 2 spaces and have them sticking out of the wall. I don't know how to build things like that, so we're probably gonna have to ask for help.
Pick. Are you doing like? Is it all right to be on the stream while doing this? Just as a general. Like, I want to make sure we're not holding you up or anything.
Me or Pick?
Pick.
Who are we talking to?
Pick is at work right now. Pick said in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
I have no
recall.
general idea how work is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say that as if I haven't worked before, but I have. I'm just being dumb. 1, 2, 3.
Who's not
4,
dumbs?
5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay.
I do not want a column in this entry area. I think I'd rather do 2 columns on the sides.
Well, if we do it like this, we could have... Oh, yeah, because you only wanted one entry, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. That means I have to redo math. Oh my god, there's a horse.
Sorry, making you redo math.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, I'm gonna get started on the red brick for the ground.
We can do this for the entrance.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yes.
I might move it in one more so that there's more space.
Yeah, so it's a smaller entrance. I was thinking about that for like a second, but I was like, man. Yay! We are glad.
Saturdays are always slow at work, so the guys streaming helps with past time. Oh, that's good. Oh, I don't even want to begin to do the math on this side. Ugh,
So don't. It doesn't have to be perfect. Also the joys of like doing shit in Minecraft is that we don't have to follow the laws of physics.
If we're gonna make it the same size, are we having this go up?
What do you mean go up?
The room? Because if it wants to be at the same level as the floor, it would have to be in one. Or are we having it like up one? I'm fine with whatever.
I don't mind the idea of the entrance from the wall being smaller than the entrance from like a double entrance from from the outside. Does that make sense? Like I don't mind there being another set of stairs.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that. That's good. Because I feel like he'd be like funnel them and then like kill the ball. Like a very strategically built house. Ah, it suddenly veered off. I think this is the first temple I've had like a really lot. Yeah, the first temple. I mean, we have Hecate's temple, but A, I didn't start that, and like B, I don't know. It's not as like a temple like the other temples.
How do you mean?
Like it's more of a cavern.
What?
Hecate's.
Oh yeah. Sorry, sometimes my brain takes a second.
Oh, don't worry. It's morning. I'm only on my second cup of tea, but I'm feeling way better than yesterday. Oh my god, that was so weird. I've never had that. Like, I got into the car, and like I was disoriented. You remember me, Nathan, yesterday?
Yeah.
Like, that, admittedly, that was my third video call that day. So, I think I just overdid it. And, yeah, I think I just overdid it with the peopling. And... yeah, I was like super disoriented, and I went in the car to go drive here, and I just like, I swear to God, the world went like, woo, like just like, it was like, eh, and I was like, oh no. And like, I probably could have driven, but like, I did not want to. I was super nauseous on top of that, so I was like, oh no, like my stomach felt really funky. I don't think I got food poisoning or anything. I think I was just really tired and just, like, being someone with chronic health conditions, one of them affecting my stomach, that was probably what happened. I may have also had fried food the previous day. But why does this keep leaving blank spots? Need a drink. Yeah, that was super weird.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
I basically went and passed out for like an hour and a half. I didn't even realize I passed out because it was really funny because I think I kept waking up and messaging Fred through like a video messaging app, which is called Marco Polo, which I highly recommend to everybody. And yeah, I was like, I did wake up a few times, but I like, David told me, he's like, yeah, you were snoring. And I was like, what? I don't remember being asleep. But yeah. Be cautious and be safe. Everyone, don't drive if you don't feel well.
Yeah.
Sup?
Agreed. I don't drive at all, so I think I'm good.
I don't drive a lot, but
I mind driving, it's just not like raring to go driving, you know? Like, I don't want to.
I love this. Last time we were having like this super in-depth Hellenic conversation. Now we're just like, what would Aries like? And like random shit. Which is fine, because it doesn't always have to be about Hellenic shit, because sometimes we just don't have the brain for it. But it's still good to be able to do something devotional.
Yeah, I'll be honest, my brain is very like
Mush.
blah today because I have so much going on today.
Oh, what's going on?
I have the graduation party that I was telling you about.
Oh yeah! Family. When is that?
2:30.
Oh, so like a little bit after we.
Yeah.
So you'll have enough time to like get ready and slick your hair back and be all like, "That's fancy." I love dressing up. I've started buying like these really nice dresses from Shein, and like just these really. I'm trimming my closet because I basically have a lot of the same clothes I did when I was in college, which is both a feat because a lot of people gain a lot of weight and stuff and they don't fit in the same clothes, so I'm like, yay, but also let's fancy this up a little bit. Life's an occasion, why not?
Yeah, I'm not gonna dress up for it particularly much. Like I have this most.
Well, I don't know if your thing is a lot of people don't do the fancy stuff, so.
No, my family is very casual when we do like get-togethers, even like birthdays and shit. Where some people might be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get like a, I'm gonna wear like a pretty dress, or I'm gonna wear like a nice button-up, or something, for like a birthday party, or like going out to dinner." My family is not like that at all. We're very casual. A lot of the stuff we do like game nights. Oh, horse, gotta move, or else you're gonna suffocate in this wall.
What? Who's gonna suffocate?
Horse.
Oh yeah. I'll go make the pen. I'll go make the pen in a second so we can give that horse a home.
Yeah.
As
my family is very casual, but what I'm wearing there is I'm just wearing these black like kind of tighter pants, and then these. All my shirts that I really wear now are like longer sleeved shirts with turtlenecks. I don't know why, but I love turtlenecks, and
some
my
people
family,
can rock turtlenecks.
Yeah, my family has just got me so like this one I'm wearing. It's like a looser turtleneck, and it's a
Wait, are you
sweater.
streaming?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I was like, I thought you were showing what this one.
No, I was
this
just like
is
this
yes.
one, and I pulled on it.
This is yes. What?
Yeah, it's just a looser turtleneck that it's green too, which is my favorite color. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
I forgot.
Or
Purple?
pink.
Or pink, yeah. Okay, that.
Like bright pink, not fucking pastel pink, even though I'm wearing pastel pink, but fence. Nope, that's fence. I didn't spell fence right. There we go. Let's get some of that and some of this. Oh, nether brick fence. That seems like the right one. Yes.
Oh.
Can horses jump fences?
I don't without a person manning them.
Got it.
Ooh, I don't like that. Hold on.
I just realized I've locked off that area specifically to be the training area.
don't know what to make these columns out of.
I like that brick. That brick is fine.
It looks a bit different. Like here, if you come out to the front, hold on.
Coming.
Hold on. I was trying out different blocks. So
Oh no, these gray ones.
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
try.
I like those gray ones.
Slate.
Or alternatively, hold on.
Like here, look. That's how it looks like as a column.
Is that the same one? Oh. Okay, how about... Because we have some fancy accents that we can put outside and bring in inside. Like these.
Ooh.
Whatever, that's like basically enough.
We could do... oh, don't do that.
How's that look? Meh.
Red underscore... Oh, that is so bright.
Is this too bright?
Well, no. If you look at the front, I'm trying out different blocks.
As am I, my friend. Oh, I don't hate that.
Me either. Me either.
It's just a little dark.
Really? You think it's dark? I think it's bright.
Hold on. We see it at night. Now, yeah, let's do that. That looks better. Do the bricks look good at all?
I do. Hold on. I don't know. This is like... It feels so low to the ground to me.
Oh, do you want to do, that's not quite gonna work, but here. Just as the example. Or... what is this again? Blackstone. I don't like these polished ones, honestly. They don't look great.
We can do this and have it like if you look at this, it's like
Yeah.
a little...
I see that, yeah. Is that good, do you think? Like, yeah.
I can always
Yeah.
go in and change aspects later with World Edit because it's just...
Okay, well, I left a bunch of bricks for you to have to redo.
Oh? Oh,
Yeah.
those?
Oh.
No worries.
Oh, I don't know. Come here on this side for like a second. What do you think about the flaming... like a flaming... I don't know. I kind of like the solid red one better, actually. Yeah, I think that is more his colors. Alright, I'm gonna finish the horsey stable. The red. Lead, is that it? Yes.
Yeah, lead.
Hi,
Whoa.
horsey. What? What do you mean, whoa? What happened? What'd you do? Did you die?
No, I made a mistake. It's fixable. I fixed it. No worries. No worries at all. Nothing happened, actually. Now that I think about it, nothing at all.
Nothing happened. Nope. Nobody
You
saw,
went no
therefore it is not real.
Yeah, you have no proof.
That's right. Pictures or it didn't happen. Speaking of
Yeah.
which, my dad and my little brother are at, come on, horsey, are at at a Star Trek convention in Las Vegas. Yes. And I was like really trying to go, but then like
Uh-huh.
the universe was like, no. And it was really funny because at first I was like, oh, it's like super expensive. It is super expensive. Like it is definitely, it was too much. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And but because I wanted to get like signatures of like certain people and stuff, and I'm like, I don't have the budget for this. But I was like, it was one of those things where I'm like, because my dad was doing the same thing. He had a heart attack last year or something like that, and he was like, why am I waiting to do these things? Why don't I just, live my fucking life? And I was like, yes. Like, why don't you?
Mhm.
But so yeah, he was doing that, and I was like, yeah, I totally want to come with. And so that was an issue, and then I was like, oh, I don't know, something else, and I was like, should I really go? And then like the universe was like, guess what, the tickets are now closed for purchase, you can't go, bitch. And I was like, okay. But then I was like, I really want to fucking go. And then I was like, well, the universe said, let's smash her foot into a 12-pound weight. you haven't gotten the message yet? Here's the message.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I'm like, well, I definitely can't go. I was like, I should have listened the first time.
Are they getting you like signed stuff?
They are. So I actually have a poster that Fred got me a while ago, which is the Ferengi Rules of Acquisition, which I tend to quote decently, a decent amount. And so he's having one of the main Ferengi. I don't know if you're familiar with Star Trek, but Quark. He got a signed picture for me, and I think he signed my Ferengi Rules of Acquisition. That's what I asked my dad to do. So,
Cool.
very excited. I also asked him to get Ron Perlman is there, which you guys may know from Hellboy. He also played the Beast in Beauty and the Beast, the 1970-something series. So, I was like, this dude's like old. He's like 70-something. I mean, he's still doing work. He also, another character played another character I love, but I'm not getting his signature. Sorry. So yeah, he also played. Let me think. He played a bad guy in one of the movies for Star Trek. So, and then I was also like, maybe a signature from Doug Jones. And if you don't know Doug Jones, yes you do. This man, oh, you're a major Trekkie? Oh my god, yes, pick. So I'm trying to memorize all the Ferengi Rules of Acquisition, and I spoke Klingon at one point. So, not fluently, but I did speak it. So there's that. I can pull out my nerd cred here for a bit. I can still, like, everyone knows Kaplach. But it's also really funny because I actually, for one of the projects when I was homeschooled, was to create a language, which I always had so much fun doing. Tom Hardy in Star Trek. Yes, he was in Star Trek Nemesis. I did not watch Nemesis. I don't know why. I just didn't. Don't hate me. I probably should because I know it has Picard in it, and I love Patrick Stewart to death. Anyway, Doug Jones. Doug Jones, he's basically this man lives in prosthetics. Like, every fucking role he's in a massive amount of prosthetics. I feel like that's the thing there. Like, every art department is like, get Doug Jones. He can sit in a chair for 5 hours and we never have to worry about him for, like, this role.
Yeah.
He's been Abe Sapien. In Hellboy, he was in several Guillermo del Toro movies, particularly Pan's Labyrinth. He played one of the, I can't remember which creature it was because I did not understand Pan's Labyrinth at all when I watched it, but also, to be fair, I was a lot younger, so, I hadn't heard of this before, and I get scared easily, so
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can mock me viciously. I am not a horror movie person, and I will probably never be. But yeah, so I was like, dude, like, I gotta get Doug Jones, man. Like, Doug Jones is great. He also, what else did he play? He played Saru in the newest series. Saru, is that how you say his name? But yeah, and of course Saru had, like, full face prosthetics, like hand prosthetics. Like, this man lives in prosthetics. This looks so amazing, Nathan. Meanwhile, I'm over here, like, how did the fucking cows get there? There's cows up here, and I don't know why. Up in the stable area I just kind of made.
Oh.
We should totally, if we can give the animals armor, we should totally give them armor.
You can give them to horses.
That's what I mean. The horses armor.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
You have to come over here for it though.
Oh,
so
where's over here?
Temple.
Yeah, but where?
Front,
corner. Back, side. There you are.
Back corner. Yeah.
I see you.
So with this blackstone,
there you go.
I'm down here. With this blackstone, it, like, we have 3 very different textures going on.
Yeah, it's a lot of texture.
Right? If we want, we could go and make this a bit darker with this, and it's also smooth. It's up to you completely.
I don't hate it. I kind of like the texture better.
You kind of like the texture better?
Because it's like he built the fortress, right? It's like this is a fortress that was built, like, in ancient times where they had to use big pieces of stone and, like, cement them together.
Yeah. How do we feel about, like, inner columns?
That's gonna blend in.
Is it?
That's gonna blend in with those columns.
Oh.
Because when you look far away, it's gonna... I think we can do the black stone in the corners. I like that. That other black stone. Because then it'll kind of mesh with the plain redstone.
Like this black stone or black stone?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay.
Because I do think you're right. I think it'll bring it in and make that, like, a little bit of a transition to the cobblestone.
Yeah.
I shall assist. Instead of just doing... Yeah, Doug Jones is awesome. And, so, it's interesting enough. I don't know if you've seen my altar pick. But, so Yeah, Nathan, I know. You're so much faster than me.
Huh?
I said, yeah, Nathan, I know. You're so much faster than me.
Oh, I wasn't, like, doing anything specific. I was just...
I know, you're not trying to be like, I'm faster. Wait, are we doing that corner bit too? No, we're doing that. Well, don't forget there should be a sentry in the back.
True.
Yeah. Although we can use those to make the sentries, like their legs and stuff. So it'll be like, oh, you thought there was... I kind of want to make the sentries receded, like, well, kind of into the wall. I don't know, we'll figure out those later when we have someone who's going to help us build a statue. So on my altar, actually, the brackets for them are the Klingon emblem. And what did I just do? So yeah, it's very cool, and like the nightly measure, the Klingon, like just Klingon culture, frankly. And I think actually that's perfect for, oh my god, could we do a Klingon emblem or something like that in the Ares temple? Because I feel like he would live for it. Like, just they're saying today is a good day to die. Like, I could totally see that, like, being a thing for Ares. Like, we should do that as part of the banners. That'd be cool. But like that and like the Ferengi rules of acquisition is just, it's one of the things in my life. Oh, should we do red column in the corners of the thing? Inside?
I'm finishing up the outside really quick. Or finishing up that thing that I was doing outside. I mean, like, red, you know, I think we could probably still go
black.
for black.
Yeah. It has to be done looking this way, which means it's gonna be really slow for me. I'm building the starting with the ceiling.
So besides work, how's your day been, Pick?
Yeah. Who else is on? BT Dubs. How's everyone's day going?
I think Fred.
Not trying to ignore everyone. Yeah, Fred's on. We got a couple other people hang out.
Is Slimy still on?
I don't know. Slimy and I forget names. I only said it because you remember.
Slimy and Kimlet were the.
Yeah, Kimlet. There you go. I knew it was a K. I just didn't remember what it was.
Also, what are you doing up there? Dave?
Ceiling.
Ceiling. Oh.
Starting.
Oh, hold on. I did this wrong. The ceiling. It's gonna be from here. Oh, hold on. What brick is this? Polished.
It's the demo whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh,
I can just grab it.
Is there another one that you were thinking? I kind of like the brickstone at the top.
You like it?
Yeah. I kind of, because it looks like they laid in the bricks for the top, because you obviously wouldn't be able to do like doing cobblestone thing for the top would be like really hard.
Yeah, what I was gonna say though is it goes to out here still. Like,
oh yeah, you're right, because of the columns. That was dumb. Yep, you're right.
So it goes all the way out here.
Yep. You are correct, sir. I forgot about that. I don't know why I did,
good.
but I did.
You're good. You're good. No worries. You can feel free to replace this with the stairs, like upside down if you want, or anything. I'm just doing this.
We can do the first one and then we'll do the stairs going up for the roof. But the stairs upside down is really cool. I like that the person did with Pan's temple. I thought that was really cool. I know you did that too. We can do the one the same way as the Hera and the Zeus temple. Oh, we could do that and then do the red little things like we did for Zeus's temple. That would be cool.
Now that I'm looking at it, like from far, like it definitely is pulling together.
Yeah. I love it when a plan comes together.
So we want to do it like that, then if so, I need to do...
Yeah, another layer or something, right?
No, this is Blackstone. Hold on. Oh, yeah, yeah. Polished Blackstone.
Because you have to do a stair on top of it, don't you? Or don't we? Feeling good, about to go on mini vacation after today. Oh my god. Okay, it's confirmed, you guys. Me and Fred are going on we're going to see his family in September. Actually, this might be a good time. Hey guys, I'm disappearing for 3 weeks. So, heads up. In a few weeks, we're gonna disappear for 3 weeks. Oh, my babies can't come with us. I'm so sad. I'm gonna have to spend some hardcore kitty time. What?
Oh, I did that wrong. Ah.
So Nathan, if you don't know how to get into your Twitch, you can stream on ours.
I did on mine. I just got onto mine.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm in the chat right now. Well, I'm watching the stream.
Is your computer powerful enough to stream?
I have no clue, honestly. I have never tried.
Well, Fred's in the server now, so just put the specs in your computer somewhere and he'll tell you.
I do have all of my specs now, so.
Nice. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream or not. I'm gonna be stealing Fred's computer, Fred's laptop, and I think that's powerful enough to stream. I don't know. Yeah,
That sounds like a Fred question.
Yeah, it is a fair question. Yeah, it's really cool because usually I come in and the temples are built and I'm like, ooh, there's something. I'm like slipping down. Well, I'm not slipping down. Sitting down. Yeah, they're usually just built or I'm just doing like little things on them. So it's really cool to actually really build out from scratch the temple. For me, anyway. Nathan's done an epic fuck ton.
Build constantly.
You do.
It's common.
I remember when we first started the server and Lissa and Titty were on and I would be like, oh, let's do the thing. And they'd be like, and I'm like, I can't keep up with this. That's kind of why I started doing the other stuff because I was like, I don't have the skill level. I still don't have the skill level.
You've definitely like improved a lot in your gameplay since.
Thank you. I mean, one would think I'm devoting this much time. Ah.
Yeah. Have you ever played
we
Minecraft before, Pick? I don't know if I've ever asked you that.
Boop. Okay. So now we're getting ready to do the stairs bit. Got it. And then we just put them upside down, right?
One sec. Air. No.
Ah, I fell. Oh! That was cool.
So then we go, this is not the right block. We go up one, like this. So up and in one. Let's see how this goes.
You know what I want to do? Let's look up... Hold on, that's the other window capture.
No, it was after my first time. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was just asking because there's been a lot of people who have the server has been their first Minecraft server that they played on.
Yeah.
I still remember I joined this server, and when I joined originally, there was the community temple, Hermes temple, and Poseidon, and not Poseidon, Hades, and Persephone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Demeter's was being built, and then I joined like. I remember I officially joined the server, like, the Discord one, I believe January 15th. So it's been a while, but I remember joining in the first week I built... I think the first thing I built was Dionysus's. Because...
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, it was Dionysus, and then it was Zeus, and then it was, Hera's and Aphrodite's. I was doing both of those at the same time, and then it was. I've been helping you with Apollo's, helping you in B, but I haven't. I don't consider that mine. Or like me working on it big time. And I do Poseidon's and also Ares now technically. I build a lot.
I am not the biggest on epithets. I'm really not. And I like the way that the epithets were used in Athena's temple, and I feel like the mirroring of it would be kind of like that. They're two halves of the same coin kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Sorry, I forgot what epithets meant for a second.
Okay, good. That makes me feel better. I don't just want to know about the... Here we go. Cult titles. Bloodstained, he who rallies men, manslaying, brazen of the bronze. I feel like I'm gonna have to think about that one. I'm gonna have to think about the inside of what this is gonna be. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more in-depth research on the epithets before I start a lot of the inside, I think. This is a solid fucking thing, though. Oh my god, it's so dark inside. Okay, maybe we'll put some of the torches. Ooh, redstone. And we'll get the regular torch. And like we said, we're gonna alternate them. So dark. I'm just putting a bunch of torches in here for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Just so we have some freaking light. Okay. One.
Day been, though, V?
What?
How's your day been?
Oh, I got up, rolled my butt here. Been playing with you. Pretty good. Comparison to yesterday. 1, 2, 3. Although yesterday though, I got a lot done, but 3 or 4 bricks high. I think 4 bricks high. Yeah, I got a lot done, but it was just a lot. So here's kind of what happened. My friend, I've been having this little thing about my business being like, you know, I don't. It's definitely done proof of concept, but 2020 threw me for a loop and some personal shit and all that stuff. So. I think we can do 3 blocks. How long is the temple walls? The long ones. How many squares? Did you make it?
I have no idea.
Okay, let's do evens then. Every 2. So then every 4.
It is an even number. Yeah. Before I was like, oh yeah, I won't use World Edit because...
Why?
Because I didn't want to lag you. And then now I'm like heavily using World Edit.
It's really good. That's like, isn't it like the whole point? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I was like, I don't know. You know, is this, you know, it's not really paying the bills, so to say. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I was like, I don't know, should I do it? And I talked to my friend, and he was like, yeah, you might just want to get a job right now just so, like, shit's stable. And in my gut, I went, no. And so then I told him, and he's like, well, there's your answer. And I was like, I mean, I still think that I should get a job a little bit just to deal with finances and have my own income and all that. But, oh, no, it didn't. The torches didn't pan out. That's fine.
What happened?
The number isn't right.
Wow.
It's fine. But yeah, so it was just really funny because I was like, no. Oh, what if we did... I don't know, we'll see about this. Ah! I broke the wall by accident.
Fine.
I don't know how I did that, though, to be fair. So, yeah, that was one of the little conversation stuff I had yesterday. That was on, like, video chat, like... back and forth with that app I mentioned.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, I kind of had that happen, and I was like, okay, well, there we go. Oh, I don't know if I like this torch system that I did. I mean, the red torches are pretty cool, but this doesn't look right. I don't like it. Looks dumb.
You don't have to have it up.
No, I'm gonna take it down.
We can do in other things too.
I did it again. No, I like the regular torches, but I did a round of red torches, and it doesn't look great. Yeah. So that one. Yeah. So yeah, I've been figuring that stuff out. Like, you and I talked about it the other day, where it's like the option, like when you have, sometimes we don't do well with options, right, as humans, because we get overwhelmed and there's too many, which is why one of the reasons why In-N-Out, for example, is so successful as a fast food place. Not only are they pretty good for, you know, burgers and stuff, although their fries are amazing.
I thought you meant the movie. I'm sorry.
In-N-Out.
Oh, Inside Out. I thought you said Inside
Out. No. That's why In-N-Out, the food place, because they have a very limited menu. So it's, you know, it's like one of like 5 things. I mean, there's a secret menu, but it's like, So I think that's like we were talking about the other day. Like, when you have unlimited options, sometimes it's too many options.
That's a big deal with Netflix.
That is a big deal with Netflix. People doom scroll, and I'm like, look, and I love the fact that Netflix added an option, which is just watch something, and they pick something out of your list or out of stuff that you liked and just start playing it. And I think it's the most brilliant feature they've ever added. Yeah. Like, because my boyfriend doom scrolls on YouTube all the time, and I'll call him out, and I'm like, you're doom scrolling. We spent 20 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever, looking for what you want to watch, and the answer is you really don't want to watch any of these. You're just burning time. And if you're sitting there doing nothing, if you're, you know, able, like, obviously I had a migraine yesterday, and I'm like, I don't give a shit, but this person's voice annoys the crap out of me right now. Also, he watches a lot of sciencey stuff, and I'm like, this just makes my brain hurt. Can we not? I'm like, this is not my level of forte. So yeah, did I go 1 block up? No, I didn't. Okay. But yeah, sometimes having too many options is really not as good as you think. Like, we think like pure freedom is like the absolute best, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
It can be very it can be very debilitating and overwhelming.
Yeah.
So.
Also, I finished the ceiling.
I think we should have skulls mounted on the walls like the skulls of his enemies.
Sure. Finish the ceiling, by the way.
Thank you.
Do we actually, looking at it now, do we want to do this? Hold on.
On the outside? What's going on?
Yeah, look at the outside real quick. It's gonna take me a second to type this in.
I like the red in the, what do you call it? In the ceiling. I really do like that it's right here. I feel like it's a little close to the community temple, but like, meh. Doesn't matter. And I like it that it's above the gladiator thing. I think that it being next to the gladiator fights is really good. Boop. Do we make that entrance like a totally secret entrance? I love it. Yeah, it is like literally on top of the pool to wash away the blood of your enemies.
Oh,
I love it.
I forgot. Hold on. I have to go and do this manually.
Oh no.
But how do we feel? How do we feel about going
underneath?
No. If you look outside, I changed the material. How do we feel about the blackstone being instead of the deep slate that we had on the bottom?
Yes. Yeah, I did think that blended in a lot, actually.
It
I think
looks
the
better.
blackstone. Yeah, hold on. I will join you. Where's the stairs? Which one are you using? Let me just copy yours.
I'm using the polished blackstone brick stairs. Using World Edit with stairs and slabs is a bit tricky sometimes.
Wait, what are we doing?
I'm fixing the direction that these stairs are in because they placed in a wonky direction with World Edit.
Oh, I see. No, wait, so are we doing the black, the pure black around the columns? What was it that you were saying that we're going to change? I'm confused.
Oh, I changed the material of the floor before. Because before it was like, oh no, that's not the right one. Hold on. It was this. It was like a bit gray.
Yeah. I like, yeah.
Yeah, I like this better.
I was thinking you meant to do... I know these don't have stairs.
Hmm? What's up?
Okay. This is what I thought you're talking about. Which, I kind of like the stairs more, but I do like the black. And there just isn't any stairs as this black. Look
yeah, that's one thing with, we could also do, like, an accent color as, like, the bottom one, but I don't know.
Nah, it doesn't look as good.
Have you ever played Skyrim before, V?
No, I haven't played Skyrim.
Okay.
I think not Skyrim. Which one's the one where there's a lot of fighting? I forget. It's not Skyrim. I played another game.
That's so many games, V.
I know. It's a newer one. I don't know.
Newer.
No, I have not played Skyrim.
No.
I'm very cautious with my gaming, actually. Because
Really?
one time I was in college and I was playing Call of Duty, and I love battle games. Like, I love battle games. Hi. Water, thank you. I have water delivery.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
What happened in college?
Oh, so I was playing Call of Duty one day.
Uh-huh.
And it was late.
Mm-hmm.
And then it wasn't.
Uh-huh.
Then it was like the beginnings of sunrise. And I was like, oh my god, I stayed up till like 4 or 5 a.m. like playing that game.
Yeah.
And I was like, the minute I realized that, I was like, oh no. And I just went and like literally closed my computer. I think I was playing on my laptop at the time. Closed it and like literally haven't touched Call of Duty except for when I played with on a newer Call of Duty game with oh my god, you guys want to see pictures of Star Trek stuff? So yeah, so and the same thing happened with Breath of the Wild, where I played Breath of the Wild. It's embarrassing. So I know my family's has a lot of potential addiction possibility. Which is why I'm like easily, I'll just do Hellenic Herald stuff all day. I don't give a shit. Because I'm just like, yeah. I think that's easy for anyone when you have the dopamine and the serotonin, though. So,
Yeah.
I played Breath of the Wild one day. I mean, I was playing like 6 hours or so a day. Like, it was bad. Like, I would get up in the morning at like 7 a.m. And this was when my husband, years ago, when he was working at Verizon. And not that that matters, but it was a decent ride for him. So what happened was I played one day. I got up, and I would help him get his lunch and stuff ready. So I did that. Sorry, I got up. I played for like an hour or two. Then I made sure he got up, and I started helping him with make his lunch and stuff, and get like whatever I could to get him ready, because I wasn't working at the time. So like, professional waifu. And then I played until when he came home, and I didn't realize it, and I was like, oh, like I think it was like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or something. He sent me a message that he was coming home, and I was like, oh no. So I literally haven't played Breath of the Wild since. Like, I think maybe like once or so, but like, yeah. That is not great. And I was like, let's not do that again.
Yeah.
And I will absolutely do that. Like, I was going to play a game. I played a game last night to, like, chill. And I was like, I think I'm just going to leave this as it is, though. This section here. And, yeah, I was like, should I play Minecraft? And I was like, no, if I do that, I'll be playing Minecraft till like fucking 2 in the morning. I know myself.
Yeah.
And that would have been a bad thing to do, considering.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed, like, there is something to say about with younger generation, like, Gen Z, and whatever the new generation is called,
Wait, that's called? Right, we have a new generation, I forgot.
Generation after Gen Z. Generation Alpha. Cool. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, Generation Alpha and Gen Z, that, like, they're kicking some ass. I think they deserve the name.
Yeah.
We are the Alphas. You will obey us. I love it.
What I was saying, though, is there is something to say about Gen Z and even Gen Alpha. Even though Gen Alpha is 2010 and up, so they're not, like, too old now, but they're still, you know, getting there.
Oh, my little brother's technically that then. He was born in 2015. Yeah. No, 2005. So, I always do that. Yeah. No, my little brother isn't Generation Alpha. Yeah. Okay, so the real youngins.
Yeah, I think the oldest is 12 because it would be 2010 and it's 2022 right now. So like, there's something to say with how much the younger generations are on their devices. Like, I'm saying that as someone who is a younger generation, it is kind of seen as normal for us to waste away our days on, like, social media and games now.
Well, okay, I'm gonna correct you on one more thing here. On one thing, you're not wasting it. You're not wasting it. And then they're not wasting it. Like, because I think a lot of people look at it as waste, and I specifically do a talk about how technology can be incorporated into, like, used as an educational tool. And I feel a lot of older generations, which of course will kind of die out when they die out, but still, view it as wasteful, and I disagree wholeheartedly. And it's an old, outdated. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's wasteful. And this was actually a point of contention when I was at Hellenion, example, the Minecraft server, because I was like, look, because they were like, I don't understand, like, this is not a thing that we want to do. And it's like, they're like, it's just fucking games. And I'm like, no, it's not just fucking games. It's, you know, hey, come inside the temple for a second. I don't know how we feel about this with the stairs.
Cool.
What do you think?
Hold on. I need to. Uh, I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
Yeah, I don't love it either. I'll leave it there for a minute and see what's thank you, Pick. And like I wanted to because of the fact that younger generations are more and more online. And I mean, I met my husband online. Like, we literally met through a forum, which is a hilarious story because my brother was like, he wanted to get people to shame me into writing less creatively and more like grammatically, and I was like, no. But I still went on the forum because, ironically enough, I have a thing about voices, and our friend who it. What happened?
What?
I don't know. I heard a voice. So, ironically, his friend Churba, who's like his best friend, has a very nice voice, and I was like, "Hello, sir." And then I end up going after this dude, right? Like, completely different person. So, it was just so funny, and like, yeah. So, like,
Pig
I mean, we live online.
Yeah, Pig said that. Wait, I forget.
Oh, awesome! You have wife online too. Yeah, exactly. And it opens up a larger employment pool. It opens up a larger people pool. I don't know why people hate the internet.
When I meant wasting away, I meant like I don't mean it in the sense of.
I know you didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it as like younger people or younger generations specifically are online so
a lot.
much.
Yeah.
Like, it has been. I forget. I just saw something about it, and it was the statistics. It was like average screen time is going up.
Oh yeah.
At least like 2 to 3 hours per generation.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me see. Screen time by generation.
Well, also there's something else because a lot of people, like maybe my dad will do that, and I'll be like, yeah, but you have to realize. If you replace books, if you replace everything that we did, that we do online now with what the equivalent was, there's like a video on it, like of it putting out all the things on the person's desk, like a work desk, and it would have like a calendar, a Rolodex. I remember Rolodexes. My parents had one. I remember being the poor schlupp who had to type up their information into the computer, and like older generations just didn't have that. And if we took everything that our phones did, we would end up with like 20 or 30 less items. And that's the main difference. And they view, like, I see a lot of older people who view technology as like just a fun thing. And that's not, I mean, it's just not the case.
Yeah.
And so the increase in screen time, yeah, of course.
Well, yeah, but also there is a sense of, with younger people being on their phones so long, a lot of people call it chronically online. I don't, because I don't like using the term.
I don't agree with that either. I think you're right. That's...
Me and people who, like, I watch and I also, like, talk to use the term extremely online because chronically implies something different. Chronically is like,
technically, chronic means persisting for a long time or constantly recurring.
Yeah.
So technically correct.
But like, it's the implications, like, people who have chronic illnesses can't just
stop.
And so using the term feels a bit funky. Feels a little iffy.
Yeah.
But there is something to say with people who are younger are generally online so much that it is pretty common for them to become a bit more
addicted
and also like desensitized to the nature of the world sometimes. And
well, that's because we see more of it, and it's good and bad because like I can't imagine what it would be comparable to what would be comparable to for the previous generation.
Yeah. But when you get into that like place where it's like you are online for so long and you do start to get like you do start to derealize and like view things through the lens of the internet, it does have a very real capacity to become an addiction, and it can be for some people, and I think that it's not really regarded as such when like that, like people don't read it as seriously as they would other things, when it can be like a real issue for
absolutely
people, but they don't notice it because when you're online, you are exposed to so much more. So like, I remember I am still online quite a bit, but I
Me
used to be
too.
online a lot more. And when I was seeing shit about like um, North Korea all the time. I was seeing like them with I was seeing a bunch of political stuff that was just like very grim. And then I was also
There's
seeing
a
like
lot.
stuff about climate change and everything. And I was like, it was really taking a toll on my mental health, and I pulled away from like that stuff, or like being on like the social side of that stuff. I still watched videos about it and like whatever, but I wasn't on the social side. And then
Discussing it and stuff.
yeah, and then I also like took less time to be online and stuff like that, and it genuinely helped my mental health a lot. But also like
Ah,
when I stopped going there, I also started getting different content pushed to me that was like much more hopeful and stuff, like
mm-hmm.
specifically with climate change.
I tell people all the time, you have to curate your
Yeah.
experience. You have to, because every person I know who has ever complained about like their online experience
Mm-hmm.
does not curate their content properly.
Yeah.
Like my friend, my previous friend Sonia, she hated, like she didn't have to. She deleted all of her social media profiles, and she went on social media like, I'm not doing this, a couple times, and like she would just like do that, and I'm like, your problem, because she's like, oh, it just makes me feel bad, and I'm like, first off, we have to get perspective. This is essentially the highlight reel or the trailer for, not even the trailer, the highlight reel of someone's life. You are not getting the good, the bad, and the ugly. You are getting the things that they want to share with you. And a lot of people don't want to share their suffering, and we have to respect that. And we can't demand realism from people. Like, look, guys, I'm pretty open, and but Nathan knows, like, I've told him a lot more because we're friends. Like, and I basically adopted you. So I kind of voluntold you that you're adopted.
Yeah, you even gave me your last name at some point. You're like, now I'm gonna think of you as.
Yeah, I was like, let's see, how would you sound with, but your name is way cooler. And so I was like, yeah, you're like adopted into the family. We have the Khazak clan. This is my last name. I won't probably say it again, but
yeah.
You want to join?
I mean, yeah.
If you want to join, you have to go through a Klingon family like adoption thing.
I'm the only one who gets the pass of joining without going through that.
You went through it. You built all the temples.
True. Yeah.
But like,
there's a lot of value in technology. This is Pick saying this. There's a lot of value in technology. Your server alone is about the closest people can get actually performing rituals and goddess symbols.
Exactly.
All gods. Yeah, I definitely do think that the internet has so much in it. But with the thing of derealization, that's where I think it matters how much you're on a screen, or like.
Look, I can tell you guys the test right now. If you put your phone down and you are anxious about it, even if the notifications don't go, like the notifications go on, we always feel like we're going to miss something important or whatever. It's a lot of FOMO. That in itself should be the warning sign that you are getting to too much tech and you need to be able to take a break. If there's no notifications and you are still anxious about it, you might have a problem. You might want to take a step back and think about the role that technology plays in your life, and how to get some of those same good feelings outside of tech. And I think that is the best measure for it. And I'm going to be honest. on days where I have a lot of anxiety when I'm worried about stuff, it's really hard for me to like not look at my phone. And the other part of it is I love the server. I love it. So it is like my recreation. So when I do stuff for it, it may be a little stressful because I feel like I want to do so many things.
Yeah.
We have positions open, people apply. Helping hands. But it's I could shut my phone off, and I have shut it off, or I've been on trips where I just don't have cell reception, and it's not gonna happen. Like this trip to England, I have no idea if we're gonna have a good amount of cell service. I don't know I'm gonna be able to stream. Y'all might not even see me for like 3 weeks. I don't know. But like you have to, and I know that might be anxiety-ing for like a little bit, but it's going to be very quickly because I do have time every day where I do not look at my phone. I go on a walk, although to be fair, I do listen to podcasts. So there's that.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe don't take me as the perfect example, but like, first off, never take me as the perfect example for anything at all, ever. But yeah, if you can't pull away, you might want to take a step back.
Yeah, and what I meant specifically was when it comes, you mentioned how people complain about their content that they get and how they need to curate it. And I think that there is something to say with how long, if people are online for so long that they start to get derealized, like they start derealizing with the real world and like.
What's derealizing? I'm not sure I understand this term.
Derealizing it, I mean it as like they stop viewing. I'm not sure if this is the correct word. I'm just using like what sounds the best in my head. It's like they stop viewing the world as it is, but view it through the sense of the internet, which is very different intrinsically from how the world actually is, because on the internet you get so much stuff, and it's also coming from so many people, whether they're experts or not, or your friends or your family or not your friends, like enemies even potentially. It's like you're getting so many different viewpoints, so much different information that you intrinsically view the world differently.
Yes.
And it's like a byproduct of being online for so long, because you're not, if you're online for so long that you stop doing other things like reading or something, you get all your information through the internet, and so you would view things differently than like going to, say, college and reading a textbook or something and then learning about it online. It would be different from what you learned there, which is like, even in a sense, like,
it can affect how you look at things.
Yeah, it can definitely affect how you look at things, and I think that that's one of the things too with content curation, is once you get online for so long that you start to view things from the sense of being online and like view the world as someone who is online all this time, you start to get different content just like inherently, because it's like you get less picky about what you watch, and so it's like you get all the stuff pushed at you, and then you have this time where, say you go on a trip, like you do, if like, say if you were very much so online all the time and like constantly checking things, and then you were going on this trip where you didn't have cell service, and then you come back on, then you'd be like, what the fuck am I watching? Like you would have time away to realize that maybe this isn't stuff that you like to watch, and then
and realize that it's not just compulsory, it's actually something you enjoy or not.
Yeah, and it's definitely something that people watch stuff that they don't realize they don't like, because they
like
are
my boyfriend
online for so long that they'll watch something that they don't want to watch because they don't want to keep scrolling, or like
that's true. You'll just put something on, and there is something to be said about people who enjoy having stuff on in the background, but like you're absorbing that. So if it's not something good, and I hate to say this because it is incredibly important that we keep updated and knowledgeable about what is going on in the world, but there's also the fact that it drastically affects your mental health. I'm sorry to say this, I don't watch the news. I watch the news when other people watch the news. And I'll go look into something if I disagree, if I think that, you know, like, I want to really know about this. But if you asked me exactly what's going on, for example, and I hate to say it this way again, what is happening in Ukraine, I would be like, it's a slow death. But if you're asking me what is the most recent thing that happened, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Because I just can't. Like, the idea, I find it ironic they were building Ares' temple while we're talking about this, actually. I can't take it. Like, I just can't. Like, I get really upset.
Yeah.
People are fucking dying. Like, a lot of people. Maybe not as much as it used to be, or I don't know. Maybe it's not as gory or like, horrific. But the fact of the matter is people are dying. And worse, sometimes people are surviving. Which I don't mean to say that living is like a bad thing, but it you know, if you're injured and, you know, there ain't no help coming in, you know that. It is a horrible thing to think about. In fact, we were watching the show Alone, in which these people do have the ability to call for help. And it was still fucking getting to me because this idiot woman went into freezing water. And, like, I know a little bit about hypothermia, not because I've ever had it, but I was like, she's gonna kill herself. She's gonna die. She's gonna pass out. And no one, they're not gonna find her. Like, there's a very fair chance that woman would have died from hypothermia. Because she didn't, I can't believe she didn't know what she was doing. That was really weird.
Yeah.
For me personally, I was like, how are you out here? Okay, this doesn't add up.
Here,
The chains here don't add up. Why? I don't understand why this doesn't add up. Not that I care that much, but it's not adding up. And so, like, even that was making me very upset. I was like, oh my god, are we gonna watch someone fucking die? And I was like, no, they would never air it if somebody died. That would be the end of that show. And they do check-ins and stuff. So if somebody doesn't reply, and that's what happened to one of the contestants. Wasn't that same one, but one of the contestants got really dizzy, really malnourished, and she actually passed out in the woods. You have to realize there are real bears and, like, mountain lions in these woods. Like, there's real fucking danger. And because that's why they do all the things that they do. But I was like, even just this one person who I've never met, it was so upsetting to me. And so that goes back again, like, you're viewing things through a lens, you're getting exposed to. I'm just going to wait till you do it.
Yep. You. Yeah.
Thank you.
You can start on the other side. I fixed that for you.
Thank you. Yeah, Nathan's so much better at planning these than I am. I just do things, which is pretty much how Helena Carroll's been run. Yeah. I just do shit.
Yeah. Basically, just what I mean is that, like, the internet's good, but not... Yeah. But too much of the internet is not.
And there's also the fact that, like you mentioned, what's the source?
Yeah.
Where are we getting this information? I think the new skill, because, I mean, I remember when there wasn't computers. Like, no household I knew had computers. Like, I remember when we got a computer. I had a payphone in my house. like I use payphones. Have you ever used a payphone, Nathan? Exactly. They're not even around anymore. Like, it's not even a thing.
Actually, here, hold on. I'm gonna do something really quickly.
Yep.
There you go. I switched over.
Thank you. And so the thing with technology and internet and social media and all of that is that it grows exponentially. As we get better and better tech, it's gonna get exponentially better, or
pickaxe payphones in your house? Question mark.
I did have. My parents, weren't the best. It was so that if we wanted to talk to our friends and stuff, we'd have to use the payphone. I know. Yeah. So, But yeah, it was like it grows exponentially, and we have to now. I think the skill that needs to be learned now is discernment, self-control, and critical thinking is really the things that we're gonna need to practice, and I think that's where we're at as a society, where we're no longer looking at, manual labor and stuff. It's the mental. We're improving ourselves is more where we're going, which I am all for. Star Trek world, like this, we're so on the cusp. I'm so excited about this. But is that the right? Yeah, I'm doing them a slightly different height each. Just slightly. So yeah, I think those are the skills, and like you said, like you don't know where that's coming from, and if you start just doing stuff to be on the internet, like why are you even doing it?
Yeah, and the thing that I said earlier, where it's like the internet's good, like it's a great invention. Honestly,
it's a great tool.
Yeah,
we wouldn't know half of what's going on in the world if we didn't have it.
Yeah, for sure. But also, like, too much of it is bad, and that's in the sense of like too much for you.
Too much.
Because I feel like people, when they view, like how I mentioned earlier, like screen time has gone up, which it's debatable whether or not that's good or not. Like what the implications of that are. But also, like, people tend to view, when they say too much internet is bad, by like the time of screen time, like how that's going up, they think that's bad.
But that's not the reason it's bad. Or it can be bad.
It can be bad for some people, but it depends on so much more than that, because like someone can be on the internet for only like 1 hour a week, and it can still be like detrimental to them if they're
to their health. Yeah, to their mental health.
Them, if they're not doing the things that they should be for themselves on the internet, which is like, watching content that you actually like, watching content that like doesn't make you feel like shit, and then like watching things that you, statistically the world is less violent now than in the past, but people still want views or ratings. So that's a sad part. So yeah.
I mean, you can just look at the servers. How many times have we had raids?
Yeah.
Which is actually not a lot, but people are like, payphone your house. Yeah, pick. Yep. Statistically, the world is less violent now than in the past, but people want to. And the other thing is that we're also exposed to more. The world is more interconnected. So, like, if we were here, we might get, like, a couple of headlines, like, back when they were, like, using newspapers more often and the technology wasn't as good. You might know a little bit about it from the internet back in the early days, but now it's more prevalent, and we have more access to information. And I mean, isn't it the fact that the Starlink is the one that's like helping Ukraine get like the information out, if I remember correctly? Which, like, could you guys imagine having like internet around? I was talking about this with David actually yesterday. There are countries that do not have infrastructure for internet, and things like Starlink makes it so that we can understand and help them, in a way that we just weren't able to before. We didn't know about it. And so we hear more of the negative from all over the world. Like, I swear there's a shooting every day. But when I hear it, I have to remember that these places are not all in California. They're in other states, which is still terrible, but like, Yeah. And so we do get that it seems more violent. I mean, I still think we're in the apocalypse, but that's just me.
The way that the internet is, it's generally structured that you have to curate for yourself, because if you don't, bad content will be pushed towards you. And I mean bad in the sense that
stuff you don't want.
Stuff you don't want, and also like generally bad news, because if you go, there's certain forums on Reddit, which I don't, have you used Reddit before? Do you know what it is?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not that old, Nathan.
Well, no, I don't know, like...
I'm not great on Tumblr, though.
Yeah, I fucking love Tumblr. But
I love the Q option of Tumblr. Like, that is... Everyone should do that.
Yeah. But there's this specific subreddit on Reddit, and it's like eye bleach, and I think that's the
Oh,
term
I
I'm
know
not
that
trying
one.
to. Yeah, it's just like fun, like cute things of
Yeah,
animals or whatever,
to combat
you know.
the shit.
Going to there, you have to, yeah, and that's something you have to actually go and find. But then, like on the homepage, there's also like news that's being pushed and stuff like that. And when you join in to certain sites too, the stuff that they post most of the time is like I said, news, or also it's like popular creators who might not be stuff that you like,
The
or might be stuff that actually you hate.
the
And
other thing
so,
is that
yeah,
the news that I personally believe it should be a law. First off, the word news should be protected. A
uh,
news it should have to be like no more than like a 20% or a 10% bias toward any one particular uh, interest group, like
mm-hmm,
like Republicans, Democrats, blah 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 blah. But in addition, they're gonna, like we're saying, like it's what's popular, and that may not be good. That may be only bad news.
yeah,
But I think it should be a law, and I propose to anyone who has any influence in this, any deity who has any influence in this, I think there should be a guaranteed 10 to 15 minutes of good news for every hour of bad news.
yeah,
We need to
communally,
thank you, communally prioritize the physical and mental health of our population, because a
yeah.
person who's stressed out and worrying about the world horribleness and feeling that in them is not, or if they're worried about their own health or how they're basically going to get food or the safety of their children at school or wherever, is not going to be 100% a productive member of society. That's it.
Yeah.
Period. Statistically, this has been shown over and over and over again. Shorter work days.
Yeah.
It helps you be able to handle your daily life stress. If you're getting out at 5 or 6 and you got to have dinner on the table at 6 or 7, you will not have time to do the laundry, pay the bills, do the groceries, do all of the things, not even including picking up your kids from school, to take care of your family and yourself. You will have
Mhm.
to do that at like 8, 9 o'clock at night or later, and that will affect your sleep and your mental health. And you need that time to mentally recuperate from the daily life. Just as we need to remove our miasma before we go to ritual, we need to make sure that we empty our brains and, eye bleach. Well, I'll step on a fucking pedestal for this shit.
Yeah.
We need to mentally recharge, and we
Yeah.
need to protect that as a society.
And
Because yeah.
I think too, what the internet, the way that the internet was when it became popular to like post on there and stuff, the main thing that was being posted was big news, and that's generally bad things, or like controversial things at least. Because if you
Um,
were, hmm
I'm gonna propose the not using the word fake news, but
oh
unverified and uncredible. I think we
yeah,
need to start using those words when it
yeah,
comes to information.
yeah.
Um,
But when like the internet was getting popular, a
yeah.
lot of the focus was on getting news out there because it was this news source of
Yep.
getting news across. So you didn't have to call, you didn't have to read the newspaper. It was at your doorstep. And so a lot of the things that were heavily focused on were things that were heavier topics because you have a lot more to say about them, and it's harder to put those into words on newspapers than it is on having an entire hour-long segment that you can do on the news network. And
Well, I
so
mean, also just like this, it's back and forth banter as opposed to just one solitary voice.
yeah, and so when you get the internet, a lot of the stuff that exists out there is generally, and that's like pushed or more popular, is things that are a bit more heavier on like talking, or like
Yeah.
discussion. So it'll be
Yeah.
news that is heavier because that is stuff that is discussed more. And the reason why it is because with more discussions and more interactions with posts, they're pushed more. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's the same people going in the comments and having like long, lengthy discussions that are pushing the content further because it's getting more
Yeah.
comments on it.
Yeah. I have a
Whereas,
question. Sorry, super random, Nathan. What's the redstone that lights on fire?
Redstone that lights on fire?
Yeah, the stone that you can turn on fire. It's at the Hestia thing in the thing. In
Flint and
the
steel?
huh?
Netherrack?
Is it netherrack that you can light on fire?
Yeah, netherrack.
Thank you. Continue.
Yeah, but it's just like a lot of the stuff that is more popular and like trending on certain sites is heavier topics because it's what brings more discussion. And so when you don't curate your stuff to curate out things that are bad for you mentally, like how I personally cannot deal with things involving nuclear warheads.
Oh, really? That's very specific.
Yeah, I cannot deal with those discussions because it's something that I can't do anything about it, and so it causes me to worry still when it comes to like climate change. I can do personal things like zero waste. I could like go zero waste, or I could do certain things to change what I do, but when it comes to that stuff, I can't, and so it makes me anxious. And then I get stories where it's like, oh, this person is like really pissed at America, and then I'm like, well, fuck, like it just worsens my mood so much because there was this one Christmas where it was Christmas Eve and I was on my phone and it was like there was a threat there was a fake threat from North Korea where it was like,
they were yeah
and I remember I got really anxious that night, and to the point where like I had to go out with my mom and like I had to go sleep
physically
in her
distract
room
yourself.
Yeah, I had to sleep in her room that night because it was like it fucked with my head mentally. And my mom was like, you cannot use it. Was on Twitter specifically that I saw that from, and my mom was like, you literally, I'm like, even though she's very relaxed about rules and stuff, she always has been. She's like, I've always generally been relaxed with stuff, but I'm making like a what's the term? Like a presidential decision or whatever, like a head of house decision. You cannot use this website anymore. And so she was like, you can't use this anymore. And so I stopped using Twitter for a while, and then I did go back on it eventually, but I filtered out words that were like nuclear warheads or like bombs and shit because I can't handle that. And so I filtered that stuff out, and it was like I wasn't getting that stuff filtered out beforehand, and I didn't know beforehand that you could do that either, because people.
I don't know how to do that. Temple's looking good. Thank pick.
Yeah,
thanks.
People, it's not something that's generally known too, because like sites don't want you to curate, really.
Okay, so I'm gonna disagree. I think that they do, because, I mean, if they don't, then people aren't gonna go to their website.
Well, they want you to curate, but they don't want you to curate too good.
Yeah, they wanna have certain things pushed.
Yeah, and so
just because it might make them more money or some shit like that. By the way,
companies are generally in it for the monies, especially like big social media corporations.
I do not doubt this.
And so they want you to what is the word that we were using? Sorry, I just completely forgot. Curate.
Yeah,
they want you to curate your content so you're more likely to do it, but they also want to have some ability to push content that will get people engaging in it. And so, kind of wish you could add a fountain pool of blood near the temple. Oh yeah, I mean we could have lava, but that's not really blood.
We could have what?
We could do lava, but that's not really blood.
I think that we should do lava.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm building our sentry right here. So he's got. Oh, actually, let me see.
Wow. I like how before you were like, yeah, I like how this stream was pretty tame. We're just like, whatever, and then we get into a pretty lengthy discussion about like the
I know. Well, I mean, it's important. It's passionate to us, and it's related.
I still find it funny though that like some of the deepest conversations we've had over fucking Minecraft.
You know what? It's easy to do that.
Yeah. It's like you have something to do with your hands that like distracts you
That's
And
exactly
also,
what my husband used to say, and he'd be like,
yeah,
"Yeah, I
it
need
like,
something to do with my hands because this conversation's heavy."
yeah,
I'm
it
like, "Okay."
distracts you, but also like it takes up a bit of your like brain
It's
space or
calming
whatever.
too.
Yeah, it causes you have to think about what you're doing, but also like you don't have to think too much, so you could still think about other things, and so it helps you slow down a bit when you talk about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But also like
Um,
my brain goes really fast, and so it's very hard for me to put together my words to what I'm thinking sometimes, and I don't know what that is. My doctor seems to think I might have ADD, but I haven't gotten tested, so
yay.
yeah.
Okay, this is all I got for the century so far. I got red shoes and like a black body.
Pants, pants.
I don't know how to do. Yeah, pants. Reference to the Sorbo series. I know, right? We kind of could. The fuck are we talking? Oh, curating the content. Yeah, you have to curate your content, and you have to know yourself, which is
Yeah.
one of the pillars. I'm sorry, one of the Delphic maxims. Know thyself.
Yeah.
And like you did, you were like, no, it's not. By the way, there is actually something you can do about nuclear wars. By the way, just a little bit, not a lot.
Oh?
Yeah. So one of the things when that was happening that me and my husband did was, well, I made him take part of it. I made emergency bags.
Oh,
3+ days of food and water. You need something to make fire, something to purify water. You need like various kinds of masks, first aid kit, and it doesn't get rid of the possibility of a nuclear thing. But I mean, it regardless of like with an earthquake, say power goes out for whatever reason. You know, we've had that happen. The power went out and we lit a fire on our patio and we like made dinner. We had a proper mat and everything though. Just, you know, be safe.
yeah.
Be conscientious.
My friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend who we were gonna move in together, and they were like, yeah, one of the things we made a list of stuff of that we needed to do before we actually like moved in and everything, and it was one of the things that he put was emergency bags, and I was like, what the? I hadn't heard of one before then, but I could kind of guess what it was, and it was like shit for emergencies, and I didn't know that like that, so you know.
I think we got a solid start on this, by the way. How do you like the fire?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, we could do. I could even go through what's in my emergency bags on stream if that, or within the Discord server if someone wants to figure out how to make an emergency bag and the things that you should have and need. And I think that always gave me some comfort. Being like I can handle, and I have it in one's in the house, one's in the car, and each of them have 4 days of supplies. Now I don't have my pills in them. You should have your pills, but they're not gonna give me a lot of them. So, and that's one of the reasons you should always. What are you doing?
I fucking around, running around.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were trying to close me in or some shit.
No, I was just running.
Always bury me.
Yeah, I tried to do that earlier.
Did you?
Yeah, but you walked away and you didn't notice that I was trying to do it.
Yeah, I feel like that helps because then it's like, okay, like if something happens, my car dies, you know, I fall over in a ditch or something and I have no cell, like I have enough food and water in that backpack to last me 4+ days. We also have cat food in it, and in addition to those 2 backpacks, we also have a big container in our storage unit, and we have a plan. Like if you know whoever's closest can get to my parents' house, is like a good thing because they're in a gated community, so it would be a little bit safer.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, there's like a plan, and my husband has a motorcycle, so he can pretty much get anywhere a lot easier than some people. And like we have tools in it, and we have Like, yeah, it's just been, I think it's a really good thing that everybody should have.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that'll make you survive anything nuclear, but at least you have a chance of surviving things in general more likely.
Yeah, plus isn't there like bunkers, that's what it's called. Bunkers.
Yeah, but I don't know where they are.
Neither do I.
Just go someplace with a lot of cement. Like,
Yeah.
that is one thing that has been proven, but regardless of that, there's also pills that you can take to combat radiation, which I believe are purchasable. Like, they're not like the ones you get in the hospital, but they're, you know, they're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I brain thinky. I completely forgot what we were talking about.
Safety and how to make yourself feel more secure in regards to things that are beyond our control.
Yeah. Oh, and it tied back to not only that, but we were specifically talking one day, and I don't know if this was on stream or not, because when we talk, I know that personal things with you are always like in our personal chats, like when we're off call.
Yeah, things that are very personal in my life are off chat.
Yeah, but for me, I am a very open person. I do not have any regard for like whether or not it's on stream or off stream. I'm an open book when it comes to
Which
that.
I mean, I personally love.
Yeah, which like the only thing
because it allows me to play the fool.
Yeah, the only thing that's off for me is my dead name, which I don't put out there. And you know it, because I mentioned to you.
No, I'm trying to remember it. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was pretty, though.
Yeah, it was pretty. It is a pretty name. And honestly, I don't hate it, but it's just
That's
like...
all I remember.
Yeah.
I told you I'd forget. Because Nathan, and I mean, generally, rightfully so, you should never dead name anybody. It's fucking, it's like shitty. It's like calling me my brother's name. Like, that's not fucking right. But like, I literally told him, I was like, I'm like, he's like, just don't call me. And I was like, dude, I will literally forget.
Yeah, and I'm open
funny.
about like anything. And so when it comes to, where was I even going with that? Oh yeah, no, I forgot whether or not what we talked about was on stream or not. But it was like I was talking about how I've generally been calmer because of how I've been like curating content that I've been reading, but also like curating how much time I'm online because I didn't before. I used to just be on all the time, and now I'm taking time off. I'm like, I still do like do things where I like listen to music sometimes if I go for like a long walk or something. But I'm generally like calmer with how I go about life and more open about things, and so I didn't know if I had spoken about it because
you hadn't.
Yeah, on stream because
I don't think you have either.
I had to heavily curate the content that I watched because I had spent so long in the other realm that I was in of the internet where it was like a lot more chaotic
great.
Not great for me personally. And it took me so long to get out of it because I had so many years of like accrued being on the internet in that kind of area that it took so fucking long for me to get my contact. To curate away from that and get my content to where it is. Where I still kind of have that, some of it in there, but it's a lot more relaxed stuff too. So it's like, even though it is still technically like on that sphere of the internet, it is like an amalgamation of the calmer stuff that I watch now and that. And so it's I'm fine with it. And I share those videos with my brother sometimes because he likes like meme content, and I'll just send him stupid funny things that I find. But it took me so long to get there, and I think that, you know, it's curating what you do does take time sometimes, which sucks. Like it took me, I would say
it does.
It took me probably like a month to get to the content that I'm at now, and I've been like, and that was, well, it took me a month to get to the content I'm at now, and that was like a few months ago, and I'm still in that area, but it was like probably one of the longest months because it's like you had all this content that you used to watch, and so you kind of want to fall back into the habit of just like liking it.
Yeah,
And
you have to be
from-
very conscious of what things that you like.
And so I had to be extra conscious for like a month, and my brain was done with me for having to do that.
What was done with you?
My
Your brain.
Yeah, it was just kind of fed up with having to focus for that long. Yeah, but it was worth it in the end, and I think it is worth it in the end, but it definitely does fucking suck getting there.
Yeah, I literally actually curate my content per channel. So I have a channel for my IRL name, Victoria, that my brother and my dad, like, all my family knows about, but most of them are blocked from it. And it's just, like, even my little brother was like, hey, I saw this is you, right? And I was like, yes, and do not follow that channel. And I was, yeah, and I, sorry, my brain just died for like a second.
Good. Mine. I was trying to be like, mine did too, but I couldn't get out the did. I was just so,
Yeah, so, like, I have other content, like, I have my thirst traps and stuff on that channel. Like, I'm like, ooh, this is the channel where I can, like, for example, polyamorous stuff. I can, you know, and have that stuff show up on my channel without it being recommended to my family. Because,
I wanted to ask you this, just specifically because I don't know, you know what aesthetics are, right? Obviously.
Yes.
Do you know what specific, like, what cores are, specifically? Because that is, like, a bit farther
Into aesthetic?
Yeah, do you know what cores are?
No, I feel like this is something I may have said yes to without understanding what it is. You mean like aesthetic, like your style?
Yeah, like style. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Cores are like aesthetics is a general like overarching term. Like, say if someone likes the grunge one, there would be specific cores in that are like subcategories. And so I don't know specific grunge ones because I'm not into grunge personally. It's like I'm not too into it, but I'm my content is specifically divided into things that are very naturistic. So it's like a natural aesthetic, and I just found it funny how I'm sorry, I'm looking at you in stream, and I forgot that there's a slight delay in your stream.
Yep.
Yeah, but with it, what was I even going with this?
Subcategories of aesthetic.
Yeah, subcategories of aesthetic. It was like curating something, like the content that I wanted. I had to curate it. It was a lot more tedious because I had to specifically go through and like get to the subcategories, like the cores that I was into, and like, because I like content that is like, you know, I like seeing stuff. Like, I sent you that video the other day. I don't think you watched it or anything, which is fine. But it was the cooking one. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I know. I watched a bit of it.
Yeah, I love shit like that, and that's like the main content I watch now. Is like, people who are cooking in like rustic settings is like very one of my favorite things to watch. How are these cows? But also like, I love room decorating things or like reorganizing.
Oh yeah.
You know, somewhere it's like people putting things together, like making their own bookshelves or some shit, and just like general doing things, because I don't know why that's the case, but it just, that stuff works with me mentally, and it's like, that is something you should do, but also like you like to see because it inspires you on what to do.
Yeah, and I have found I love the Amazon finds videos, which
of course,
love hate relationship, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I actually tried one year to buy all of my Christmas presents, which I have a lot of family, And it was hard. Like, it was really hard. It was a lot of work. Like, we actually went trying to do shopping local as much as possible one year, and it was just ridiculous. My husband kept going to these small little what do you call them?
Boutiques?
Yeah, not boutiques. Specifically hardware stores. That's it, hardware stores. And they just didn't have what he needed. He had to order it. Oh, my dad's calling me.
Oh. Horse. Uh-oh. Fucking horses. What's up?
So my dad's in line for Ron Perlman.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, look, it's gonna be this much for like an autograph and like a selfie. And he's like, but hey Kiakobite, I have no idea, I don't speak Greek, so if you could keep English in the chat, that'd be great. Because nobody here knows what you're saying. Sorry. It's really cool that you can type in Greek though. So anyway, he's like, if I get him, like, would you, if he says it's okay, like maybe I could get him to record. I'm not Greek, no. A video, or if he does say yes, would you like him to call you? And I was like, yes, I would love to talk to Ron Perlman.
Saying hello.
Hi. Huh?
They're just saying hello in Greek.
Oh, did you translate it? Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, we're not Greek, but we are Hellenists. That means that we worship the Greek and Roman gods.
I'm also learning the Greek language, but I'm not.
Really? I didn't know
I'm
that.
not too fluent on it yet, so. Yeah, I
did not know.
I'm learning so many languages right now, V. I'm learning Japanese, Spanish, and Greek right now.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's a lot. My husband speaks Japanese.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so
Cool.
I was trying to make it so that there aren't stairs for these horses to go up on.
Oh no, they can't get up those. They can't jump up anything that's bigger than 2.
Yeah, that's why I was having it do 2 or more, like 3.
Yeah, like
That's
if you
what I
see
was-
here, it's yeah, they can't get up.
I know, but I don't know how the freaking cows got here. And they're all, why are they all
They fell
jumping
in.
at you?
Move there. Thank you, horse. I hit a horse. Sorry. Move.
What do horses eat?
Hay?
That's what I thought. They didn't seem to care though.
Oh, apples. Apple.
Oh.
These horses are like everywhere.
You can't just put apples down?
Actually, like, I only know that they eat them when they're tamed. I don't know if they do when they're untamed, so.
They seem to be eating it. They seem to be eating it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, cow. Yeah, you're just not supposed to be here.
Yeah, I have no. I think that is something that I should generally go further with, going back to the ADD thing, because I have no remembrance of like half of the shit I said here, and I'm kind of like, I probably sound pretty fucking stupid at some points.
I think it's important to show people that we don't know everything, which is why I will
Yeah.
tend to.
Oh.
Good, run.
Yeah. What I mean is that, like, with the way that my brain works, I have a very hard time putting my thoughts into words. And when I get to topics that I like genuinely think about a lot or like care about, it gets harder for me to put what I think into words because I like it so much that I'm like, oh, I feel all these things, and then I focus on like what I'm feeling. Like my brain focuses on what I'm feeling, and it's hard for me to put them.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
I think that's everybody.
I mean to say more, and to say more like smart things, but also I'm on the fly, like on your.
Yeah, it's on the fly.
Yeah, so I'm not the smartest in this situation.
Well, yeah, like I said, I think it's important to show people that even if, like, okay, guys, I hate that people are calling me a community leader now because I don't feel like one. But, like, I think it's important to, like, show people that you can always still be learning. And you should always be conscientious of the fact that you don't know everything. Anyone who says that they know blah, 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 like, a ton about... I would be weary. I would be weary if someone is, like... Because people, like, don't know everything, and we are always learners, and there are people who know more, certainly, because they've studied more, for sure.
Yeah.
But I have known quite a few people who, I mean, this was back in college, but who were, like, basically full of air, you know. Yeah, those look better like that. And I want to encourage lifelong learners. That's it.
Yeah, and what I meant though is like I hope that what I meant came across because I don't. Some of the times
that it becomes difficult
yeah.
to discuss things that you feel like you're not knowledgeable on, especially off the cuff.
Yeah, and like even with this, like what we talked about with like the internet and stuff, I feel like kind of knowledgeable on it. I'm not like obviously fucking.
We live on the internet.
Yeah,
I tell people that all the time.
Yeah, I'm knowledgeable in the sense of like I know what I know about it.
Well, that's just
like
it.
Yeah.
You can't know more than you know.
But also, like, I can't say everything I know because of the way that my brain works.
Nobody can. Like, just the fact that you have to... Yeah, it's like a file that you got to pull out, you know, the information that you know. What are you making?
Oh, I'm just terraforming a bit so that it's not all flat for the horses and they have, like, more...
Oh, because they like to climb?
Yeah.
Got it.
They like the terrain. Yeah, but hopefully what I said made sense. It's just what I'm doing.
It does. It totally does.
And obviously, like I said before, I'm very open with not only my personal life, but like talking about things. And so if someone from the server is here watching this or like views it back later and does want to talk to me about certain things that I've mentioned,
same,
like whatever, I'm fine with that. I'm always open, not only to just talking about like what I say on stream, but just things in general. I'm a very like open to talk person. Uh-oh. There you go. Nope. Uh-oh. Yeah. There you go. Man. Horses. Oh, you're working on the platform? I want to change the way that this little piece looks a little. Weren't you gonna hop off for the call or whatever?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're not taking up all your time.
Nope. In fact, actually, yeah, I think we're good. We did a decent start to the Ares Temple. I gotta do some more research on epithets. And I'm gonna go see if I can talk to Ron Perlman, everybody. So, like, bye.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out. And that got heavy. Never tired of learning. Exactly. Another maxim. Right? Yes. Never tire of learning.
Yeah.
Okay, bye, everyone. Thank you all for joining. Thanks, Nathan, for hanging and helping me immensely with this temple. This looks so cool. I'm just gonna boop screen cap that. All right, so we're gonna do that. And we are going to say bye here. Bye.